is Ingrid. She has been improved quality of life modded. She's wearing some Acer armor, which you can get on the Exiled Lands. And I improved quality of life, it's a mod, our barkeeper, who is a Zamorian barkeeper dude. And I think he looks better now, arguably. But that's a matter of preference. So yes, if you want to change them, if you do have the improved quality of life mod like we do on our server, is a fantastic mod. Just hold down E on... it's basically hold down E on any thrall on a bench, right? And then you click improve quality of life options, customize thrall, and then you can, it'll just show you their crotch. It's lovely. It's not at all awkward yet. Unfortunately, there's not a lot of space for the camera, so you have to do it from here. All I did was change, it was a dude, I just clicked female, and then I did like a couple of things. I changed her hairstyle. This is from Barbarian Barber, I believe. Shapes and colours. Which one is it? It's 115. And it kind of works out because she has a kind of like Asian look about her. So I thought it would look kind of pretty on her. And then it's making a funny noise, and it's amusing me. I kept her hair the same. I do think she's beautiful. I think I may have changed her eyebrow colour, maybe the shape of her eyebrows slightly. And then what else did I do? I didn't change her eye colour. She's already a babe. Maybe increase this situation here. That's about it. And then you click apply changes. And then if you have... Is it because of improved quality of life, or is it because of Fashionist? I get lost in these things sometimes. I click on manage accessories. I think this is Fashionist, right? And then I basically dragged across. I spawned in these veneer barkeep items, which are in the battle pass. First level, question mark? I'll double check that. And yeah, drag them across here, and then she's wearing whatever you give her. So there you go. I can't change her name, unfortunately. I would like to change it to, like, I don't know, Kitan or something a bit more fitting. But otherwise, I think she's a babe. I think she looks a bit better than that, like, topless dude we had before. Personal preference again. And that's about it. So she looks kind of cool. What else did I change? I added this couple who were having a bit of an issue because we needed some people doing animations, doing emotes and things in our bar. So I placed him here, and then I got him to follow me. If you're on single player, if you want to know how to get people close to each other on a server, if you're not like, I don't know, or just not in single player, just place one person and then get him to follow you. Go over somewhere else. I got him to follow me over here. Said stop following, and then place somebody close to where he will return to. So I placed her there, and then once a little time has passed and he's returned back to his guard post, he'll be next to her, right? So I put him on the drunk. I gave him a drunk emote, and I put her on angry. And originally they were going to be arguing with each other, and I just ended up with this. I think it's kind of funny. So there you go. So you can kind of place people around and give them emotes so they're kind of interacting with each other. Did I do anything else? Oh, I added some things outside. I spawned in the bear because there's a baby bear. I don't know where it is. Listen, sir, you have got your butt on a candle right now. People, oh gosh. I wish we need like smaller, like really little tables so I don't have to use these pretty Turanian thingies. There it is. There's the bear. The bear will like wander around. I called it Bubs. I just spawned him in the admin thingy, and it's like bear pet, and that was, oh god, was it in the Bazaar? Well, no, it was in the battle pass, right? It was in the battle pass. It's level 55 on the battle pass. Battle pass was given to me by Funcom. Thank you to them. Disclaimer. What else did I want to show you? This place is like kitted out in this stuff. Oh yeah, the barkeep stuff. I think it's level 1. I could also put some war paints on people. Yeah, level 1 of the thingy, the battle pass, is this barkeep outfit. There you go, which I put on our lady. So there you go. So this is our little bear. You can give him an emote, but it's just sleep or relax, and he'll sit down. There you go. Oh, isn't he cute? It's so cute. I don't think he'll fight for you. I haven't tried it. I also haven't tried to level him up or anything. Shall we try that? Follow, and then level up to 20. Okay, so he's got up to like 624. Stop following. HP. There you go. If you level him up. There you go. I admin leveled him, obviously. And you obviously have to risk them getting diedified otherwise. And I don't think I changed anything else in here, but I did change a couple of things outside. Oh, wait, I did add a couple of these war thingies, little military maps. I feel we need something a bit warm looking in here. Maybe some more lighting. Maybe I'll switch these for like sconces with a bit more kind of a glow to it, because it looks a bit cold in there, doesn't it? And then outside, I added some these, like just these banners. I will kind of gradually add stuff. Is there somebody on the roof? Oh no, is that a statue? Is it a statue? I thought, because every time I fly around this place to look around, there's like some random dude who's spawned in here. So there you go. I added some tapestries outside or whatever, banners, because it just needed something. And I also added these. I think I added those between last stream and this stream. So there you go. So the house is looking kind of cozy, or the tavern or whatever. I've been really enjoying it. Hello, people. Can you give the cub an eat cookie emote? If I could, I definitely would. He's too cute to fight. He is. Can craft that barkeep outfit in your inventory? Yes. What happened to your dancer? Is she oh, Leonille. Yes. I decided that Leonille was going to take a nap because she'd... Oh, my God. Look, he'll just wander around. He gets up. Because before I put him by the fire and he was like right next to somebody. He like wanders and then he stops. Okay, he is returning to rest. Okay. On the dev stream, they did show him, I got super distracted, right? They did show him like sitting under the bar, but there isn't a way, I didn't see a way to like get him to sit under there. So I think that's like his little cubby thing. I don't know how to get him to stay there. Yeah, I decided that Leonille was like knackered because she's been dancing for about 3 days. So I decided she could have a rest. That's it. She's not dead. She's just sleeping. Oh, and I added some like bedside lamps as well. I think that's about it. We need maybe some rugs. So this place will probably gradually get more and more like decoration. Oh, I added a couple of tapestries at the sides as well. There you go. That's about it to show you here. Let's head back to our base, shall we? And we'll talk about what we're going to do. Why do I imagine Blakey taking the bar cover over to the siege castle? To power level it! No! Poor thing. Yes, I did work out a piece of some armour that would go with the white of our horse. It's even brighter white than the horse. But this is one of those armours that was in a pack in the Bazaar, I think. Right? Was it in a pack? There's too many things in the game now, which is lovely, but... Was it in the Bazaar? I think it was in the Bazaar, right? It wasn't this. Nope, which I haven't worn yet. Yes, I think it was just in a pack in the Bazaar. But anyway, if you dye the thingy white here, it is bright white. So it kind of goes with the horse. It's kind of, and I dyed the rest of it Cimmerian blue. There you go. With God mode active, if you spawn pets and thralls, they're yours. Okay, so if it's an animal, in here in admin, if you go to other, you can spawn animals in here, right? Otherwise, if you want to spawn in an NPC or something, make sure you tick spawn as converted thrall. This applies to like some pets and things like that as well, but mostly people, or various creatures and things like that. But yeah, make sure you click that and then you won't have to tame it. There we go. Bazaar, Acer Chieftain. Yes, that sounds about right. She's pining for the fjords. Yes. Antidotes from debauchery of Dickato are obsolete now. I wouldn't say so, personally. I wouldn't say so. Because you can build up your bar way more, can't you? Where are they? Countertops and bars. You can build your own, like, you can add to your bar, you know? I mean, obviously, you know, you don't need them. You never needed them. It's just decoration. But you can, like, I mean, obviously line them up better, but you can, like, add to your bar, or you're like, I mean, you know, if you don't want them, you don't get them, whatever, but I wouldn't say they're obsolete, personally. One might have been part of chapter 1, 2, part of... I think this was in the Bazaar. It was in the Bazaar recently. It was in a pack. But it may have been in, like, earlier as well. Not sure. Just built my mining cave. Took me a couple of weeks. Need thralls. Yeah. She's hanging around in bars. Yes. Cub is like the white rabbit, and they both wander around. Yes, but it will. But you can give it a sit command and stuff. Yep. Might be interact placing from the inventory. Welcome people joining us. Thank you for the follows. Yes, Dancer's asleep. I think I've missed it. Conan Exiles have any seasonal themed events? No. So I did, prior to today's stream, I went looking for a Christmas mod so I could add a Christmas tree. But unfortunately my server browser, I couldn't get on it. I don't know why. So I couldn't install a mod onto the server today, unfortunately. Tried to change a female follower. She said, ain't no man changing me, and the game crashed. Rightly so, fine now. Absolutely. So yeah, there are seasonal mods on the workshop if you want one. But unfortunately nothing seasonal in the game like Ark does. Which is unfortunate, isn't it? I think that'd be kind of cool. I haven't installed any of the new mods, no. All my mods are the same as they were last chapter. No changes, so we're just making do. Yep, exclamation mark ticket, no spaces. And then ticket space max if you want to have the max amount of tickets so you can buy with your whatever points you've gained. There you go. Cat lovers conditional. There you go. I think I'm caught up. What is your favourite DLC? I've only got the Isle of Sipt and the other DLCs. So which ones would you recommend to buy, and should I buy the Battle Pass? The Battle Pass is entirely up to you. It is just decorations. So there's no I can't tell you to buy. There's nothing to buy, or how do I say this? It's just if you like the stuff and you want to buy it. The idea of the Battle Pass is you buy one and then you gain the Crom Coins from leveling it up and completing it to buy subsequent Battle Passes. So if you have the time to grind it with using the challenges, do the ones on this right hand side. When you've got XP multipliers, do these ones and then wait for your XP multipliers to accrue again and then do it again in bits and bobs. I don't suggest you buy levels because I think that's it's so expensive. I'm lucky that Funcom gave me this one unlocked this time, but even I tried to how do I say this, if you buy the premium one, I bought the premium one and only got 15 levels. It doesn't get you the whole thing. In terms of which DLCs, they are build sets and armor sets, so whichever ones you like the look of. And if you have if you like strength builds, I can give you maybe some recommendations for which armors that I like from which sets. But otherwise, it's just whichever ones you like the look of. Now you can transmog. So, buy whichever set you like the look of, whichever build set you want to build with, and then you can just transmog any looks onto whatever you can use base game. Does that make sense? Oh, need decorations. Kind of want to build an Egyptian style to know what sort of DLCs. The last Battle Pass was Egyptian themed, yes. Yep, that was the last one. This one is like an Acer Nordheimer kind of thing, basically. I don't think there's any DLCs with that. You could use Turanian things if you want to. Oh. I need decorations, kind of want to build an Egyptian style. Don't know what sort of DLCs add pieces. Yeah, I mean the old DLCs used to give you so much stuff, so have a look through the DLCs on the shop and just see what you like the look of. That's it. XP multipliers players are sitting at 0. My Battle Pass level is currently sitting at level 37. Yeah, it can take a while. It take maybe 4 sessions with 20 XP multipliers, maybe more than that, maybe, I don't know. Can we get the old Battle Passes? Not currently, no. Anything in the Bazaar seems to cycle round. Build sets, armor sets, anything in there seems to cycle round. And they have now made it so that certain things will cycle a lot faster. There's a couple of slots here where they last about a day or something, whereas other things will last a week. Yep. Savage Frontier was very wanted for the Pictish Chieftain. Yes, the strength builds, and the Turanian was very wanted for Black Ceilings. Which are very sort of hidden bases on PvP. Well, if you're PvP, then you've got different priorities, absolutely. I do really like the Pictish War Chief, actually. It's one of my favourites. I actually have some in this box because I was transmogging around. This is the Pictish War Chief. I really love this. And it looks really nice as well. And it's a strength one. Wait, I've got this transmogged. Oh, I don't want to mess with my transmog. I'm just going to keep this on. I don't want to have to mess around with this. Oh yeah, so I've just realised, yeah, I just remembered pre-stream, this is the same as we always have been wearing, our agility buffing armor with concussive and follower damage, but I have transmogged this appearance on it because it's winter. There you go. That's what Tissue War Chief looks like. I've used it on many different playthroughs. But so I do like it for strength buffing, but now I like to use agility. So I like a Stygian soldier armor from the base game, or I like, if I want to do heavy, or I do like this, which is also base game as well. Ramesses, thank you for the follow. One of the very few who bought the Riddle of Steel DLC. The movie changed my childhood. I have that one, but I don't think I've used it yet. It's probably the only one, Riddle of Steel, that I never really used. I never had on PlayStation either, I don't think. Debauchees of Decatto was a great DLC, yeah, definitely. Belly Dancers are any sorts of stars in the game that like the Debauchery DLC. Have a look through. There's not that many DLCs. There's a couple of like Asian style ones. There's the Turanian one, then there's like an Aquilonian or Gaussian one, which kind of go well together. What else is there? The Savage Frontier, but they're quite different styles. So, you know, have a look, see which ones you like to look at. I bought it as well, just so I could have all the DLCs, yes. Yeah, so you could say you had all of them. Yeah, absolutely. We are giving away a DLC today, a DLC of your choice, so !ticket if you want to enter the giveaway. Sometime during the stream we will draw that, and then you can pick whichever one DLC you want. There you go. So today, what are we going to do today with the stream? I thought we would level our new bearers. We got very lucky yesterday. Streamer RNG ? We went looking for a replacement bearer because, sadly, Pella the Well-Travelled died at the Stygian Fortress because he got stuck. And there is a bug there where your thrall is just not teleporting out to you. We lost Delincia Snowhunt the day before in the wine cellar, and yesterday we lost Pella the Well-Travelled, who had 10,000 health and was max level. He was very dear, like Thrall. Hello, Rayik. Hello. So, yes. And then we went looking for a new bearer, and we ended up with 2 new named bearers. We also came back with a couple of, like, tier 3s as well. Carty is a tier 3 over there. So I've kitted them out, the same as usual. Redeem Legion Helmet, Voidforged Dragon Ribs, Silent Legion Medium Gauntlets, Champion Leggings, Perfected Heavy Sabatons. They've got Momentum Maces each, because we have a few of them, because we just farmed a lot of bosses in Chapter 2. We got a lot of Exotic Feast, a bit of heals, and I thought we would level them up. So both of them have the same stuff. I have Respect, so that 2 people can follow me without me using a mod. So I have maxed out my authority, and I have War Party, which is the final perk, which means I can have 2 followers. If you have Better Thralls, which is a mod, you can increase the amount of followers that you have. Here, if I click on admin, it'll let me change the settings so you can have up to 10 followers, and you won't need War Party for it. So that means they will get extra damage as well. We have that on our server, but I don't like to use it personally. Hello, Dave. How you doing? Oh, thinking now, sorry for the questions. Go back into code and seeing there's so much new stuff. No, that's all right. Ask away. Somebody here will always answer your questions, including me. Just, yeah. Okay, perfect. So, let's go. I want to kind of go to the Unnamed City. Let's get out of creative mode. Let's get these people to follow us. I'm going to go to the Unnamed City and start leveling them up. I would quite like to see how 2 level 20 bearers cope with the Stygian Fortress, honestly. Behavior, follow distance, lowest. Behavior, follow distance, follow distance, lowest. There we go. We're going to take our new horse with our new horse comparison. This is the Twitch drop. It is a winter comparison. It looks kind of better on a white horse, in my opinion. Up to you, really. There you go. He's got our truncheons. He's got some arrows. He's got some heals. Okay, let's... potions. Let's just buff our friends. We're going to buff her with Black Lotus Potion, which will increase her strength, weapon damage by 15%. We're going to give her pork as well. Do I not have the pork on me? Hello? What happened to the pork? Did it rot in my inventory? Did I not get him to follow me? There he is. Let's do the same for him. There we go. And then we need some pork. I literally had to... Maybe I put it away while I was faffing about before stream. Let's get you to follow me as well. Cooked pork we need. Dun 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 dun. Do do do. I guess we'll cook some. Bum ba dum bum. Do. Yes, that's Indiana Jones. Hello, Greg. How you doing? Just feeding the zombies in Project Zomboid delicious Dave brand snacks. Oh no. Shouldn't have gone onto the mods page. On the workshop is where I get all the mods from. Winter comparison looks like it would be fun roleplay camouflage for it in the snow. Yeah, it's kind of cool. I was joking around yesterday because the horse was in like we had like the Silent Legion warrior kind of armor saddle, and it was the black horse knight, and it just looked kind of silly. So it looks a lot better on this white one here. Okay, so pork for them as well. There we go. Give them a bit of a buff. There we go. And I will eat an elixir of grace and eat some salted exquisite meat to give me 15% agility weapon damage and 15% agility weapon damage from there too. Perfect. Alrighty. Let's go F up some fools, shall we? Wait, I'll keep the pork on me for snacks. Alright, people. Right. This is Amzadi the warrior. She doesn't look like this without assistance. So with improved quality of life mod... oh, you bastards. Can I just get you to stand here for a second? With improved quality of life mod, you can change all kinds of things. Sorry, lady. So she has the same face. I just changed her hair. This is a hairstyle from Akuba's salon, which I have on this playthrough. And I dyed her armor white just so I could differentiate between them. I hid her helmet using Fashionist. So she does have her helmet on. So she has the benefit of it. But I hid it with Fashionist. And some things about her are slightly larger than they were before. I'll let you work that out for yourself. There you go. Improved quality of life mod. Amazing. I love it. Too bad we can't paint that comparison. I would paint it red and red outfit as well. Oh, right around the Santa. Oh, that's so cute. So yeah, we can actually use our map room now. Maybe we use our map room to get to the unnamed city. Let's do that, shall we? Let's go fight some fools. It's her feet. Her feet? What about feet? What are you talking about? Hello, people. Too bad we can't paint it. What are you talking about? What are you saying about feet? Dun 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 dun. Wait, I'm going the wrong way. I haven't actually used this yet. Da da dum dum. Dum da dum dum dum. Right, I'm not in creative. I'm not in God or anything. Okay. Let's take our merry band of friendos. I do plan on streaming on Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. At some point, don't know what time, don't know for how long, but at some point on those days, but not on Boxing Day. There you go. So we're going to go to the yellow one. Wow, it's been such a long time since I've used a map. Dun, 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 dun. Dude, there you go. The yellow beam. Da-da-dum. Dum, dum, da-da-dum. All right, let's get out of this corruption. How are you all doing? Are you, like, excited about it being Christmas? Or are you sick of people talking about it? Are you, like, are you feeling festive?
You found this channel. You seem very wholesome, and I wish they had a dragon in this game, like a winged dragon.
Ah, thank you very much. Happy to have you here. There are dragons, but they don't fly. Spoiler alert. Do I need more stamina than this? Maybe. I've got 2 perks in grit. And maybe, I don't know, what would I do? Maybe take it out of agility and put it in grit. We'll see. These guys are going to heal level up. Look at them, already at level 5. They do level very quickly. And they end up with a huge amount of health. Like, look at them already at 5,000 HP. They hit like wet noodles, which is why it's good that they're buffed so well. And my armor will help them do more damage because this gives 10% follower damage per piece, which is really why we're wearing it. It also helps me with concussive damage. And yeah, it gives me agility buffs as well. Generally speaking, I just like to give myself more agility. I don't generally put points into authority at all. And so the armor that I'm wearing, how do I say, is very helpful for that. Hello, sir. So I will do a bit less damage today than I did yesterday because I only have up to the 3rd perk in agility. Obviously, every point you put into that, you'll do more. Loveliest time of the year, peace on earth. Ah, blood in the Exiles. So wholesome. So wholesome. Yes. The Unnamed City is a really good place to level your thralls. As long as they're in, like, heavy armor And you make sure you kind of keep them healed up and stuff like that. It's a good place to level Thralls. You get a decent amount of XP. You don't get as much XP from killing skeletons as you used to do. It's like, what is it, like 9,000 a piece now instead of like 8 or 16,000 it used to be. Some of the skeletons will give more XP than others, depending on the type of them. It's a good place to bring a dancer and a fighter because there's a bunch of corruption here. Dun, 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 dun. And they have increased the drop rates here a lot. Ah, very nice. It used to be like you would have to defeat these bosses a lot of times to get any of the legendaries. Now they will always drop a legendary. Apart from, I think, the bat. I don't seem to always get a legendary from him. But the nice thing about war parties, we were able to level 2 people at the same time. It is a bit of a godsend. Lady, what are you doing? She keeps pausing. There you go. So they're not doing a huge amount each. If we had just had one Thrall and we weren't using War Party, we used well-trained instead, they would do a lot better. What did we get? So we got some of these boots, which are... will give us extra carry capacity. Am I going to leave them behind? Do you know what? I don't need to leave things behind because I am travelling around with 2 bearers and a horse, and they're named bearers. So they have this amount of spaces, and there's also a hidden space down here. So you see, if you fill their inventory, you get an extra space, which is lovely. Let me take my stuff back because I'm just demonstrating. So this is a great way to come to the Unnamed City. So she's got her weapon, she's got her heals, she's got her healing potions as well. There you go. Sweet. Right, people. We got his thing. So he dropped us some composite obsidian. Otherwise, we would have to forge that in the volcano. So that's kind of handy. I'm leaving all that stuff. I don't care about it anymore. Don't care about repair kits, people. Need that angel choir for slaughtering the undead. Lovely. Very nice. I've had 2 level 20 named fighters. They died just on the floor before this big Stygian boss himself. No. Have my settings set it to be challenging. Even without that, it's very tough. It's a lot tougher than it was on the beta. I went there on the beta and I soloed it myself, but the respawns of the enemies is insane. And it was insane then, but I managed to do it solo. Yesterday I went there with a level 20 bearer and he died. I don't remember you humming like that, Lawstone. Slave, bonded one. Let's go around and fight all the bosses. Santa Claus boots. I need a mod that allows an actual army versus army for my single player run. Be hard, but generally need it for a mod that allows more Thralls like City roleplays. Yeah, I mean, there's a bunch of like Thralls are alive type mods, like things that can make your game feel more alive. Just be aware that if you place a bunch of Thralls, you have to have a beast of a system to work to like run it. In the past, when I've done videos about fighters and I've lined them all up, my frames are awful. So you probably, unless you have an absolute unit of a computer, and I mean I have a very good computer, it won't be any fun. It's not really set up for that. There you go. So we got the shank, which do bleed and cripple. There's agility. I should take my, what is it called? Fragments. Agility daggers, yep. You do. Okay, fair enough. So I have 32 gigs of RAM, NVMe drive, now 4070 Ti, but before it was a 3060 Ti. And what else? i9-9900K. And on single player, it would have just been horrible. And that's with like, I want to say a couple of 100 people rather than thousands. So just bear that in mind. The game does not cope at all with lots of people. Run Skyrim GTA for a lot mods on a daily and have over 400 mods in Skyrim. It's not about the mods, it's about the number of people that you spawn in. It's not about mods. Unless you find a way to optimize the game like a lot better than it already is. So I don't know. Just bear in mind, it doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter how well how much of a unit you have. Once you get to a couple of 100 Thralls, it'll be horrid. So there you go. Especially with them all fighting each other. There you go. So I just realised I don't have my, I don't have Steel Feud now. So this guy can hurt us. Or lady, sorry. Red Mother. Yeah, I definitely wish I had more stamina than this. But, Dum, 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 dum. Da, 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 da. One of Bells in Skyrim allows over 1,000 NPCs running at once. I see. I mean, good luck to you. Try it, by all means. Let me know how it goes. Because there are games... Oh, Final Breath of the Red Mother. Oh. That's a very nice drop. Awesome. So this one lasts like a week, basically. You could have it in your hand for an entire week. IRL week, and it would just not go out until that. It used to be repairable, but legendaries are no longer repairable. So it used to be that you just have it infinitely. I would still, anybody else, I would still repair it before I went out, like everything else with a repair kit, back when you could do so. Yes. I'm not going to harvest her, but she will give you dragon bone, she'll give you cooked leather, she'll give you brimstone, she'll give you volatile glands. So she's a very good one to harvest. Demon blood, did I mention demon blood as well? There you go. Let's get out the corruption. Unreal Engine is going to kill your rig. Are you talking about my rig? Non-repairable equals boo, I know. Plan on upgrading my PC. Dum, dum, dum. Had my first named fight at my tavern. Tarma, nice. Pirate on the XLR say that for it. Yeah, couldn't hire him though. Yeah, so I didn't mention this. We had a, I don't know if she's still there actually. Before the stream, there was a Deirdre Deathbringer, who is not a good fighter, but she's a named person from the Exile faction that you get from like Sinner's Refuge or NPC camps near New Briver. And she wasn't tameable, so I've had my first like named person that is untameable. Not that I really want to, but I don't know. Not for fighting anyway. Bum ba dum bum. So the nice thing to get from these mini bosses that this person I've just killed, he's got a katana. That's cool. That is very cool. The nice thing about these mini bosses is they drop Heart of a Hero. And the Heart of a Hero will last for 40 minutes in inventory before it expires. And if you eat it, it will clear all the corruption that you have on your person. Right. So it's quite a good thing to collect when you come to the Unnamed City. Because you will gain corruption, just like where we are right now, we're gaining corruption. It's the purple smoke. Some of the enemies, when the skeletons hit us, will gain corruption from that. We just get it from buildings and things in this area. And so if you want to do like a bunch of rounds here, or if you want to, when you leave the Unnamed City, you want to clear your corruption, you can just eat the Heart of a Hero. There you go. And there's a few of these mini bosses around the place. There you go. Grumpy old man. Thank you for following. Running Unnamed City, you just got Riptide. Oh, nice! For the first time in 4 years! How is that possible, Kevin? You play so much. Do you not farm the Unnamed City much? Because I always get it, like, on a playthrough at some point. That is interesting. Just crazy bad RNG. My real-life gaming companion was giggling about how the white and blue horse radish, horse blanket. Got a berserker for the tavern, hired her, but I'm sure they'll add the bar system over time. You got a berserker and you got to hire them. That's great. That's awesome. Well, I don't think they want it to be a very high percentage. They don't want it to just be like people just sit at their home. But if you do want to, then there are ways now to kind of rescue or hire people without the kind of like, you know, slightly unfortunate other methods that we've had in the game for a long time. These guys will corrupt you, these blue dudes. What are you guys up to? 5,800. 6,775. Both level 9. She's got more health than him so far. Once they get to level 10, they'll get a perk. We'll check that out. This is a boss. So we're going to fight him. He will corrupt you as well when he hits you. Bum bum ba-dum. Do 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 do. Bum bum ba-dum. Ooh, hello, sir. Can't see you then. Any suggestions on a good Viking build? You talk about buildings. I mean, building wood, I guess, is my first. I don't know. People of the Dragon DLC has some really nice, very old-looking building. Okay, we got a exquisite silk shirt. You can watch me build the tavern. I've got a video on my YouTube channel. Videos on YouTube have helped me out a lot. I can almost build a circle building now. Ah, I'm so glad to hear that. And once you can build circles, it's so much fun. I like it in this game. All I saw as hireable in my tavern were tier 1 and tier 2s, yeah. They charge 10 gold to hire because they know they're garbage and everything. It's like, well, do I really want this person? If it's a dancer, you're like, fine. Dancers are actually an issue when you want high corruption for some sorcery spells, keep them away or you'll never join the dark side. I mean, yes, absolutely. If you want to keep them away from you while you're, until you've locked in your corrupted perks, yeah. So this is a silk shirt with extra armor. It gives 2 heat protection. I'm just going to leave it. Let's drink some water. Oh, bugger. Bum, bum, ba-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. Do-do-do-do. This tavern, you can go any player's tavern and hire a fighter. Does not have to be your own tavern. Yes, that's right. I don't really like that, personally. If you get like a good person and you've like just met someone on a server, you don't really know them yet, and they decide to hire them. I've had, like, generally speaking on PvE, I've had a good experience with people being honourable and whatnot. But then occasionally there are some people, like, you'll be at the Unnamed City and somebody will like hit the boss a couple of times and take the loot that you've just been fighting for. Back when they had more HP and it took a bit longer. And I find that really annoying. So I don't know. Plus things like Sipta, the surges on Sipta where people just show up and just steal all your like goodies. So I don't really like it, although you could just close the door and not let them in. There you go. Yeah, the new Aces set you could use, yeah. That's what I used to build the tavern. Did have a named in my tavern, so I hired it. It was Litter of the Longbow. Yeah, they do exist. Yeah, they do definitely. Some people have definitely hired named people. We had a Prowler who, I don't know if they count. I don't think they count as named. Yeah, we won't be able to climb while we're taking damage here. Avoid official PvE private ones I know where people are fun. Yeah, I did have a very, very good experience over the years on PvE official. It's just occasionally there's like a bad egg. So that's it, because we would like help each other with purges and stuff, and that was always really fun. Dun, 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 dun. They can't see me because there's sandstorm apparently. So I would quite like to take these guys to do some dungeons today and like level them up. Look at her hair, great hair physics. Nice. I can't climb until I stop taking damage here, but we're going to climb up here because there's a boss. Dun, 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 dun. If you're wearing a sandstorm mask, you won't take any damage and you can climb. But I just can't be bothered carrying one around with me. I can heal through it. Don't care about coins at this point. Don't care about obsidian. As soon as it stops saying the sandstorm debuff, you're able to climb because you're not taking damage anymore. The best way to heal through it, in my opinion, is wraps. I really like wraps. Just basic wraps you can make at the very beginning of the game. And if you're on Noob River, you've just started, it's a good idea to just carry a stack of like 10 wraps with you so that you can just heal through sandstorms. Sandstorm mask isn't very fashionable, that's it. Well, now you can transmog it, fortunately, which is pretty cool. Loot ninjas deserve plenty of coal in their stockings. Yes, exactly. That's it. Let's get up here. Do you know what? There was once upon a time, you just had to make sure you held onto the spacebar so you didn't fall off at the top. And that was like a bug, but you could cope with it by holding onto spacebar at the top. Then they, quote unquote, fixed it so that you didn't need to hold onto spacebar and you wouldn't get thrown off anymore. But that, unfortunately, made it that the spacebar didn't even help you. So now you, I mean, sometimes it does, sometimes it doesn't. It's now unreliable and you can just fall off things. Yeah. Hi, sir. So this is the skeleton boss. The skeleton bosses share a loot table at the Unnamed City. They drop some good stuff, including the Festering One Axe, which is one of my favourite weapons in the game if you're doing a strength build. Falls off everything he tries to climb. It takes time, and it also depends on your lag. If you're playing on a server and your ping is like 200 or something, then that is not going to help you that much. There you go. Don't drink and climb. Yeah, that's a good idea. There you go. There's a Black Tusk shield. We were talking about this yesterday. This is a 15,000 durability. Really good if you want to like fight bosses now. Especially if you're doing an agility build and not much armor. Dun, 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 dun. Do, 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 do. If you got the boss in that castle they made in the game, you can level your friends up to your fiends. Level your fiends to 20. Yeah, or if you don't get them killed, of course. Was it funny doing something? If you're sober, I'm not a drinker, you know. I just don't drink. I don't know what it is. It just makes me sleepy. I'm a coffee person, definitely. There is a snake boss in there. I guess we could fight it, given that we've got good HP on our thralls. Where are they? Our horse is at level 10. Let's see what perk it got. Universal Warrior. Okay, cool. I just want HP from this thingy. Well, they both hit level 10. Look at this. She's got 7,500 health already. She got Baron's Traveller, so more agility and more health. He got Jack of all trades. Okay, cool. We'll see how they do, and we might have to re-roll their perks if they don't get great health. Irish coffee. Yeah, I feel like Irish coffee is probably more interesting to me than, like, you know, just the Irish part. You know, like just the liqueur. But I don't know. I'm just not into alcohol, really. That's it. Not like, you know, against it or anything. I don't know. I just prefer just a coffee. Bum ba dum bum. Dun dun dun. Right. See snake over here who wants to poison and kill your friends. Dun 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 dun. And it has such a big AoE on its attacks. Just make sure it dies quickly. If you like walk away, or you get a phone call, and this fight happens, and you aren't keeping an eye on it, this stack of poison on your thralls will really take their health down, and they can just die. If you have like a regular thrall with like 3,000 health or something, so make sure you're ready to heal them if necessary. There you go. They've got a stack of 10 heals. They will drink potions by themselves. You see, they're fine. So let's get the key from this guy, because it's a world boss, so he'll drop a key. Skeleton key for us. Hit them once. There we go, skeleton key. Oh, I can use my fancy torch now. Oh yeah. So a good thing about keeping this world is we'll end up with all the things eventually. There's a free fragment of power here. There's lots of fragments of power dotted around the Unnamed City. If you want to look for a video, there's videos online where it'll show you where all the different fragments are dotted about in the Unnamed City. You can like climb around and find them. It's not a bad idea to climb around with a dancer or something, or just like, you know, some cleansing brews or hearts of hero or something like that. Because yeah, you'll gain a lot of corruption from climbing, and then that'll reduce your stamina, which will affect your ability to climb. So bear that in mind. But yeah, it's a good thing to do if you feel like it, climbing around and looking for treasure. Do you have to be a certain level for fragments to spawn? Nope, just to eat them. Do we level 60 to eat them? Dun 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 dun. Sundry Procurement also managed to kill thralls with a poisoning. Any poisoning creature, yes, definitely, is like something to respect. Yep. This is why I like to give them like a good healing food, and then keep a stack of healing potions in their inventory. Even if you're not using the Better Thralls mod, you can just kind of, you know, have them in their inventory already, and you can just right click on them and force them to heal. We're going to fight these skeletons before we go fight the bat. Dun, 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 dun. We haven't got the Riptide so far. That'd be cool. Dun, dun, dun. Oh, I wish I had more stamina. Might have to take a point out somewhere. Put it into grip. Dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Lorskin, thank you for the follow. Hello, Elite. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Exclamation mark ticket if you want to enter the giveaway for a DLC of your choice, which I'll be doing today's stream. Yep. And if you're watching on YouTube, we have some Twitch drops. So my channel is linked. Twitch channel is linked at the top of the chat if you're watching on YouTube. Hi, sir. I like this guy. He's got a bit of spunk about him. A bit of an attitude. Hi. So he's a flesh creature. You can bleed, poison, gouge, sunder. What else? Do all the debuffs on him. There you go. Nice quick kill. You'll get demon blood from him as well. I'm just going to harvest that. Bat skin. What else do you get? Oh, I haven't played for a year and I went to the dregs, and this 3-skull croc that was not there a year ago. What my ass, a Komodo boss. Yeah, a new Komodo boss. There's a spider boss and a Komodo boss now in addition. There's also a chain you can climb. Yep. Yeah, I mean, you can avoid those bosses if you want to. If you just want to do it the old-fashioned way. Just checking those boxes. My horse. Where are you, friends? Okay, this is a good place. This is where I probably will miss my what is it called? My grit. Or maybe some kind of stamina reduction item on my armor or on my weapon. Yeah, I guess what I should probably do is reduce my agility. I do like this, like, quick-footed, and I like to do more damage, but I think, you know, having more grit and ability to swing more is, one, will keep you alive, and two, you can do more attacks. So I might take one perk out of agility and put it into grit. Nika Noki, thank you for the prime. Thank you for 3 months. Thank you. Any low-level advice for trying an agility build? What is that question, Kristen? Why hold your nose every time you talk about agility? Do you think there's a chance combat will be changed back in January? I think they will probably make some changes if I have to predict it. I don't imagine they will completely revert it back if I had to guess. But hopefully they make the camera feel much better. Hopefully they change the way bosses seem to be tethered to our bodies, their noses, because it's absurd, really. And whilst they may think, or somebody, I don't know, speculating, they may think that it's too easy for, like, very experienced players to defeat world bosses earlier in the game, they've got to keep it reasonably accessible to, like, the average player, or people who just play for, like, a couple of months and then move on to another game, right? Because I think at the moment it's just kind of silly. So I think some kind of middle ground, maybe. I would love it if they just put things back the way it was in Chapter 2, because I would be very happy with that. Also, I think the respawning at, like, the ruins of Almoriah, like, fortress, I think the respawn is, like, crazy and needs fixing. Yeah, plus the fact that your thralls don't teleport to you like they should do and die. There's a lot of things to fix. Strength is better than agility in every way. Types in noob. I mean, I always used to. Here's one of my favourite pieces of legendary armour. I used to like strength, but now I've changed to agility. I run everything I use. My weapon style, my play style is still kind of agility, still strength based. I still use a hammer and a two-handed sword, but now I move quicker and I respond better when I dodge and things like that. I love it. Personally love it. So yeah, this is a gas protection mask and will also protect you from sandstorms as well. It just, oh god, I don't need that. It just looks like the Aquilonian medium armor that you can craft in the game, the non-DLC kind. So what I would do with that is I would just put a weight reduction kit on it and I would just carry it around with me. Yes, and I do that with all the kind of utility helmets, really. Dragon scale helmet that you can get from the Red Mother in the Unnamed City. I would put a weight reduction kit on it and just carry it around and just use it when I need it. There you go. There's a bunch of things that do the same thing. There we go. This one's kind of nice looking. Okay, let me give this to one of my friends. Cool. So I'm going to probably put any weapons on the horse because the horse isn't going to pull the weapon out and try and use it in place of another weapon that I want them to use because it doesn't use a weapon. And then anything else I'll just put on the Thralls. Hello, Respawn. How are you doing? It's to nerf the spear in PvP. Oh yeah, I know why they did it. There was a bug that allowed people to just kind of spin infinitely and just destroy people. I get that. But unfortunately they've made it kind of turds for the rest of us. So hello, Stabelot. This is Stabelot. Hello, hello. But yeah, I mean, there's been a big outcry about it. I know some people are happy, and some people have said to me that they're like happy with the way the changes are. Fine, good, wonderful, excellent. I think a lot of people aren't happy. Where should we go next? We've done a round at the Unnamed City. We could go to Sep and Maru. Kind of would like to find a shield right, so let's go to Sep. Bum, 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 bum. Combat changes may be even harder for casual gamers. Well, that's what I mean. That was my point, gamer. That was my point. They need to change it because they've made it too difficult, I think, for like new people. I personally think if it's like tough for us who are really experienced, then it must be like crazy now. And I think they reduced. Think about it. They reduced the HP of world bosses and made us do more damage. Our weapons are stronger because they took away our ability to repair legendaries. So if we're going to go and farm a bunch of world bosses, then it's kind of crazy to make them annoying to fight. They're not harder to fight if you're in level 60 gear, but like the experience of the game at lower levels, it's just not as fun. You know, I don't want to have to play like a tank. That's just my personal opinion. I want to be able to get in there with some daggers and fight. I want to be able to play my own way. And there should be different playstyles that work in the game. There shouldn't just be, oh, well, you have to use a short sword and a shield. You know. Okay, we've got the Helm of the Brute, which is a strength weapon damage buffing medium helmet, which is great. Excellent. Dun 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 dun. Dum dum dum. The tweet post that's just in the chat at the moment, I'm giving away Conan Exiles Complete Edition key. If you click on that link to my Twitter post, you can enter the giveaway. Today's the last day to do it. I will be drawing that later today after the stream. And there's a giveaway for any DLC of your choice in the stream today. Exclamation mark ticket. If you want to enter that giveaway, it's a separate thing. All right, let's go to Sep, see if we can find anybody good. Bum, 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 bum. I would quite like to go back to the Stygian Fortress today. Try again. We'll see if we get to that. I like to use a short sword and shield. Yeah, still have my poison axe for the occasional, maybe. Yeah. Yeah. I like to do as much damage as possible. I always have done. Like, ever since when I very first started playing the game, I put all my points in weight because I just didn't like the fact that I couldn't move. So I put loads of points in weight. Didn't put any points in strength. Back when strength was the damage, attributes. And I just couldn't understand why I wasn't doing any damage to anybody. And, you know, I was completely new to the game. And then kind of since then, when I kind of got used to the game more, then I just became obsessed with doing as much damage as possible. So shall we take them through the Warmaker? Let's do it. They're at level 13, 8,400, 6,900 health. Let's go. Dun 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 dun. Do do do. While we're here, do what I would usually do. Dun 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 dun. I should eat the Heart of a Hero, although I might wait actually because we're going to get corrupted in here as well. We've got 17 minutes left on it. And I've got a little bit of corruption. But some of these guys will corrupt us, including the blue boss down here. If I was soloing this stuff, I would be in real trouble with such little stamina. But because I got a couple of people to do a lot of the work for me, because because we're just out to level them. It's not so bad. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, I don't want to fight you by myself. The Warmaker is a level 60 dungeon, I would say. And it's a good place to get legendaries. At the very end of it, you can get 6 legendaries from chests if you get bring your skeleton keys with you. And it's my favourite place for level 60 to like run through right to the end. You don't have to fight anybody once you've got all the keys and you've done it once. And you just fill your pockets with legendaries at the end. See, we're getting corrupted from him. I will clear my corruption before I fight the arena champion, probably. Just don't hit the dancers in the bar. Hit the bar and step to clear corruption. Yes, you can do, yeah. Here's the axe of the Gate Guardian, which does 71 damage and sunders now. Okay, let me give these... Any armor pieces we'll give to our thralls, and then weapons we'll give to the horse. We can also give them potions. We can give them arrows as long as they don't have a bow, so they don't start randomly using it. Armor. Okay, and you can have weapons. You can hold arrows. There you go. Sweet. Oh, yeah. We got that. Let's go. Chapter 2, the way combat was, it was way more... It was for more fun. Did Warmaker at level 30 because I was thinking, why not? It should be fun. Yeah. I think, for me, I just want to feel dynamic. I want to feel responsive. I want to feel like I have control of my character. I just don't like the way the camera feels. You know, I played the game for a long time. Things have changed, like, you know, many times. But the way they've changed it, I hate it. I really hate it. So. Free up these guys so they can fight the boss. There's a new boss in here. He's just basically like one of the bosses from the Unnamed city, just kind of duplicated in here. Look at him moonwalking. He looks so cool. You're gonna get that job on the stage, sir. I believe in you. Stop going for my horse. I hate having this little stamina. Playing way more defensive than 2 years ago, if Conan would see me, he would frown, yeah. Yeah. I had so much fun in Chapter 2. I felt dynamic, I felt dangerous, I felt quick, you know, so I need it. I want it back, you know, it was fun. It's like a meat grinder between the two of them, aren't they? Swinging their momentums. Okay, we got the other piece of that silk leggings we picked up, the chest piece of earlier we dropped. I mean, it's only got 52 armor, but it is light. There you go. I'll take the fragment, leave the rest. I would, if you're new, take everything, but I'm just going to leave it because I don't want it. Okay. Hello. Dun 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 dun. Doo doo doo. Dun 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 dun. I also noticed they made the Raider journey unfinishable now without admin rights or help from admin spanning chats for you. So do you have any mods running, Domin? I haven't noticed myself, but the first thing I always ask if you have a problem with a journey finishing, and it doesn't mean it's necessarily the case, but the first thing to eliminate is, do you have any mods? Are you playing like on a private server or single player kind of thing? Because that can definitely interfere with journeys. Has anyone else had that issue? Muttony, thank you for the follow. Dum, dum, dum. What do we get? Notice. This used to be the best mace, or one of the best maces, along with Arja's Bane. 67 damage, 27% armor pen. It's still really, really good. Very, very good mace for a Thrall. or for yourself if you want to use it. It'll corrupt enemies, but that only works in PvP. It won't work against these, you know, non-player characters. Any mod that stacks stuff will cause journeys to not work. Yeah. Yeah. So if you have any mods, then that's the first thing to like work check. Dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. Right. So that's the first one. Did I pick up a statuette? I did. Da, da, da. So we've got to defeat these 3 mini bosses. 1, 2, 3, and we're going to place the statuettes that we get into these 3 little like slots here that are grouped together, and that'll give us a key that'll get us through that door with the what are they called? The cobwebs. We've already done it once before, well, several times before, but once you get your keys, keep a set of keys at home. Do it again. So you've got a set of keys on you, and then a set of keys at home. So if you die and there's nobody on your server, or you play solo, you can get back in. Unless you summon your body using sorcery. If you haven't leveled sorcery, you can't do that. If you're on single player, you can always go into admin mode and like ghost in if you want to. Dun 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 dun. Do you have mods? It says make a trap with your inventory crafting menu, which used to put it in your inventory. So they change traps to construction hammer. You place it and can't pick it up. Ah, I see. Okay. So yeah, I mean, maybe they have broken it. I don't know. Has anyone else managed to do the journey in this chapter for Raider? Bum, bum, bum. This one. Craft a trap. Lure an enemy into a trap. From your inventory. So it won't work if you don't do it. The instructions don't follow what you have to do now in game. Is that what you're saying? I don't know if I ever did that one, honestly. We must have done it at some point, yeah. I feel like when they introduced a new journey system, and since then I just kind of like pick and choose. Horsey, could you... Oh my god, would you freaking move? Move. Oh my god. Stupid horse! Horse! You... I do have a command with better Thralls to go away, which is helpful, but... Ugh. Tried the Raider one since it starts with the treb and put it in the new raid. Can't do last 2 steps. Okay. Yes, I had an admin spawn one in and then picked it up and it triggered. Okay. Pick and choose for the rewards, yeah, like the blacksmithing journeys, yeah. I think the beginning, like the very beginning journey steps are really good because they give you like little bits of supply materials at the very start of the game. I think they're really handy, and there are a few of other ones that I think are worth doing. But I don't bother doing all of them. There's one of the new bosses. What is he? Blood Defiler from Sipter. So these skeletons are ones that will corrupt you as well. Do, 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 do. Is there a mod in the workshop that allows you to complete journey steps? If you're playing on single player or on a server that you're an admin for, you can admin complete them. I don't know other than that. Possibly there's a mod for a lot of different things. Disease Spike and Eye of the Watcher. Okay. Do I want to harvest you? Putrid meat, blood. Nah. You can save putrid meat for a compost heap if you want to. You also need some. I didn't even put in the keys, did I? Okay, no, we haven't finished. That's why. Oh. Yeah, you can keep the putrid meat for your compost heap to turn into compost, or you can use it for sorcery if you want to. I'm just gonna drop it. There's a mod you're using it. There you go. So I guess if you're playing on a modded server but you're not the admin, then that's the application for that one. You can choose for the rewards. Yes. It's confused by its clothing. Yeah, it's confused. Just doesn't feel cool. Usually don't do all the journeys, but so far along on my server I thought I'd try to finish it. Yeah, that's fair enough. After the raided journey, I only have the High Priest one left to place an Archpriest and summon Avatar. Yes. Have they improved the reward for that now? I have to do this one first in order to see. Is it still the same reward, people? Have they improved it, if you know what I'm talking about? It was an incense thing before, wasn't it? And the amount of things you had to do for it was kind of silly. Dun, 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 dun. Has anybody tried using gods on the Stygian Fortress? That'll be fun. I haven't done that yet. I haven't thought to do that yet. Dun, 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 dun. Just want to see if there's an achievement for finishing all. I don't think so. I don't think so. Nope. Not that I can recall. You get your rewards for each of them. I feel like they should be on, like, you know, console or something. Okay. Seems like the kind of thing that you would get. There you go. So we turned in our fragment, our statuettes. These little fellas here. You can place them in the world, and if you don't place them here, they aren't shiny like this, unfortunately. But you can take them home and place them in your house if you want to. And now we've gained a key, which will get us through this door when we click on it. From now on, there are traps on the ground, so keep your eye out. Wow, did that sound Canadian? Have I spent too much time talking to Canadians? But Anna, you have to hear our voices. Oh yes, that's true. Sir, will you get off me, you fudge? So yeah, look out at your feet for traps. Ba-dum, bum, bum. I haven't done that yet. I'm guessing the avatars at the fortress will be fun. Yeah, eh? Canadian triggered. Bum, bum. These things here. They're spikes and they're hurt. Also, it's not going to take me anywhere, is it? No, this is just a... There you go. Little fun things to jump on. I like it. It's kind of fun. So, depending on where it is, sometimes it'll help you get up somewhere high. Also, these either create explosions or gas as well. Sometimes. Ooh, look at that interesting effect. There we go. I'm not going to show you where the rusted keys are. I've done that before to get every single last bit of scrap, which is kind of yeeting through here. We're going to go through that door, but we've got to get a key from this dude first, which is this blue boss at the end. Dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. Ah there. This guy will corrupt you as well. So if you've got a heart of a hero, I don't know if it's still good. We've got 3 minutes. If we kill this, we'll kill this guy in 3 minutes. Then we'll eat the heart of a hero. And then we'll fight the arena champion. But we won't use our Thralls because she's a Thrall modification person. She's a meanie. Oh no, I don't even have Steel Feud. Oh, fools. I'm spec'd for like friendos. Am I going to fight her? Maybe. There you go. World Breaker is one of the things that he drops. It's a legendary hammer. It has 67% armor pen, 68% health weapon damage. Yep. There's the key you want. Key to the arena. Onwards, friendos. Never talk to Canadians. They are all hoses. What is that? I don't even know what that means. I don't know what that means. Someone will clarify. Hoses? I don't know what that means. 2 tier 4 bearers can take a lot of beating. That's what makes them great. Their melee value is defuffed though. Yes. Yes. Absolutely. Canadians wouldn't mind. They're mostly too polite to get. Ah, bless. Fel Colburn, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Dum 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 dum. Am I gonna fight her without steel feud? She will like two-shot me. I don't even have a lot of HP. I'm not spec to fight her. This armor won't do butt kiss. Ooh, let me eat the part of a hero. There we go. So we'll lose any corruption that we had. Should we just go the sneaky route? Dun, 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 dun. Dum, dun, dun. If you don't want to fight the arena champion, you don't have to. Just sneak. Look at this. Just keep your voice down. Debuffed. I lost my... Oh, debuffed. I lost my BQ for a second. I see, I see. Dun, 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 dun. This is the sneaky route. She's over there. Yes. Shh. Keep it down. There she is. There she is. You smell, I hate you. Run, everybody. Run. Run. Sneak like Santa. Yes. Shh. Keep it down. Keep it down. Shh. You can harvest this black ice if you want to. Bum 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 bum. Bum 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 bum. And there's a lot of spooders. Creatures who want to modify you. Undead friendos. Ooh, look at this fancy torch. I kind of wanted to do something in the snow today. I was thinking about, like... I want to do another build stream. I just love build streams right at the moment. So maybe at some point, we've got like Christmas Eve, Christmas Day streams coming up. I might do like some cozy, wintry, Christmassy kind of like building or something. I don't know. I haven't decided yet what we'll do, but I will be streaming. And then not on Boxing Day. Ba-da-dum. Dum 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 dum. Must be very, very quiet now. We're hunting vampions. Wampions. Do do do. Hi, speeders. Rabbit season. Champion season. There we go. So he could really hurt me without steel feud, and I'm only got 900 armor. So let's let our tanks go in there. Fire damage. I mean, they've both got a lot of armor as well. For that damage. Should we be support characters? Oh no, my ammo is on my friend. It's on my human friend. I can't do anything to you. Could you please don't shoot me with your breath? I don't enjoy it. This one will really hurt you. They're doing okay. One of them's doing better than the other. Look at that damage. There you go. Dracosaurus. There you go, skeleton key. We don't get another one, do we? What do we get? Bones, bones, blood, bones, bones. The bones are really handy for crafting the Voidforged dragon ribs that my friendos are wearing. This armor piece, which is really, really good. Look at that. So yeah, so are you still buffed? Yeah, you're still buffed. Shall I get my arrows from you? Let's put that there. Weapons, so many weapons. There we go. I don't want this. Garbage. Money? What is this nonsense? Alright, people. Onwards. There is a chest, isn't there, with the next boss friendo, right? Oh, there's one here. Okay. Frost shot. Agility bow. 26 damage, 9% armor pen. A legendary, so not repairable. But How do you get the Void for Dragon Arm in the Exiled Lands library? You get it from the recipe where the undead dragon is at the sinkhole. You go down in the sinkhole. Hey, mammoths. I don't really want to fight you, to be honest. I feel kind of mean. Watch them kill me now. I'm like, oh, I just feel really guilty. They're like, don't you patronize me. I've got the biggest tusks this side of New River. Bum bum. Bum bum. So, what is your physics right now? There you go. So we've got some regular chests with loads of dollars. Amaze balls. So much dollar. Uber dollar. You can harvest them for fur and, what is it called? Thick hide as well. Very nice. Excellent for the old armour situation. Do you have unused Exile on Silver? Thought about going back and building a Median Monte village? Yeah. It is a fantastic piece of armour. Okay, are we ready for this, people? I'm going to be over encumbered. This was impenetrable for many years. Now it's penetrable. Hi! I love him so much. I just think he's the cutest. Hi, buddy. You want to be my friend? Should build like a snow village or something and have a bunch of yetis and stuff around. Hi there, buddy. I like it when he throws rocks at me. It's kind of funny. It's like, don't you laugh at me. I'm a very serious warrior. Your friends are tickling my feet right now. Could you ask them to stop? It's very tickly. There you go. Who? I hear somebody. Oh, I turned down the voice. That's why. Here we go. A skeleton key. We've got a couple of regular chests here. Okay. So yeah, so the legendary chest is with the dragon, not the yeti. Okay. Mental note. Bum, bum. Then we go to the Warmaker. Yeah, like I said, this is all harvestable with black ice, right? And ice as well.
Get to the copper. Sorry, God. Wrong movie.
The chopper! It's the chopper. Come on, Arnold. Thank you for that. Thank you, Fighting Aya. Oh, it's the long people dig musicians with long hair. Oh, what, the Yeti? Oh, gosh. I just whacked my microphone. Right. Warmaker time. So if you're a level 60 and you've already done this dungeon before, you can run all this way that we've done. You can run all this way that we've already been. You can avoid that guy over there who is a boss, he's a Warmaker. You can put your Thralls on attack nothing if you want to make sure they don't kind of aggro to him. But as long as you give him a wide berth, they shouldn't cause any trouble. And then you just run to these 6 chests, 3 here on the left side, 3 here on the right side, and just loot these chests like, you know, on repeat basically. And just wait for them to respawn. Okay, so you need to make sure you click on these tablets as well. Do I have any more keys? I've got 8 keys, okay. Sledge of Sotha Landi. Sunder and Cripple with a hammer. Splinter. A bow that fires arrows which will always break. I mean, they always break anyway. Pretty much. Ah, my favourite. Another back to Corbin. Thank you, Streamer RNG. I love that for myself. I don't think we've gotten a second Baltier's Razor, but we've got so many back to Corbins on this playthrough. Saber Knives. Bleed and Diseased. Excellent. Excellent. Good shield. 7,500 durability. Has reactive bleed, which is really good. And we got a Hanneman's Gadder, which is one of the best weapons in the game for a Thrall. 96 damage, 45% armor pen. Not quite as good as a mace for like finishing combos and things like that, but it's really good. Excellent. That was like our first, I think that was the first weapon we had. It weighs 50 though, so get it out of your inventory. There you go. Sweet. Alright. Not a bad haul. Let's start to get these things home. Bum, ba-dum, doo-doo. Bum, ba-dum. Right, where's that little, like... There are some hidden things around here, aren't there? Some hidden chests on the way out. Just right at the end. Just here before you drop down. Some chests. It's not a great place to come with thralls, though. Look at this dragon powder. 8 dragon powder is the best thing here. Because otherwise that's quite expensive to craft. There's loads of gold. Can I say go away? Oh my god, you absolute... This is a problem. Okay, good. Good. Excellent. Love your work. Oh, crikey. I hate getting trapped. Right, let's get this stuff home and then we'll go and do... Maybe we'll do wine cellar next. I'm not really set up for the wine. I mean, she's already got 10,000 health at level 16. That's awesome. She's really leveling for health really well. We're going to run past all these people. You do get a lot of XP from this dungeon. Between all the skeletons and the bosses. Oh, I have decaf coffee left. Oh my god. Someone ate their veggies, exactly. Yep, I have a nice hot cup of decaf here. It's my new favourite thing. I always have like a regular one and then I have decaf afterwards. So I can like... I can pretend I'm having more caffeine to my mind. Alright, let's get this stuff back. We're going to offload. We could leave it in a wheel or something. We do have a wheel here. Let's do that. Let me like put them on attack nothing for a time being. Behavior, engagement, attack nothing. Behavior, engagement, attack nothing. For separate purposes. Comes to wine, I make poor decisions. To the corner, Nephenor. That's an awful joke. Shame on you. Shameful. Great. I guess great minds think alike. Oh, drink alike. Oh, I didn't even see it, you see. I'm like immune to these terrible jokes. Try decaf wine. Oh my goodness. If you're drinking wine with caffeine in it, I'm concerned about you. Hello, Kina. Hello. Nephenor's wine jokes are a must. Oh my god. They're so bad. Alright, let's have a look in the shop, see what's in today, shall we? Went through there yesterday and had a near catastrophe. The dragon was able to breathe through the wall and I died. Oh no. Luckily another player was able to come back and let me in to save my gear. My thrill was that was levelling. Yeah, it's a good idea to leave a set of keys at home. Or I do tend to, on a server, I used to, back when I played just on official servers, I would leave a dancer outside with the keys in her inventory. I would give her like a decent armour and whatever, like heals and things like that. And I'd just leave her outside. Leave her like right next to the wall so she wouldn't get triggered too much. Although people will use her to fight people. You know, that kind of thing. Right, let's have a look, see what's in today. Any good thralls? We would love to get a what's it called? A shield right. That would be kind of cool. I feel like last time we came here there was a event. This is where you can clear your corruption if you want to. There's always 3 tier 3 dancers here. And of course Conan himself. Gonna use my usual route. I'm not old. I'm aged to perfection and full bodied. Oh my goodness. Just had reached level 60. You don't have a bunch of extra. I see. Yeah, no, absolutely. Definitely. The first time you go through is always risky. Absolutely. It'd be nice to get some actual legitimate Leonils for our tavern, wouldn't it? It's going to avoid all these enemies. Don't convince me to make coffee jelly because she's got it from an anime. Coffee jelly! It's okay, needs a lot of help with sugar and cream. I mean, coffee dessert is fine, right? Coffee ice cream, things like that. So I guess if it's like, you know, Coffee jelly doing it by itself sounds kind of horrible, but I have faith. If you say it was nice, I believe you. Dun, da, da, dum. Do, 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 do. I don't see anything good so far. Dun, dun, da, dum. Bum, 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 bum. I wonder how many times I've run through here. It must be thousands, right? It's got to be thousands at this point. You know, and I used to camp this place out because you had to have specific armors for specific armor in the past. I just like, and this is why I used to live at Sapamaru, because you did specific people. I don't know, in a way, I feel like a lot of the challenge of that has gone and I kind of miss it. At the same time, I think the spawn rates should have been a bit higher. Instead of taking away the need for a specific armor. What do you think, people who used to play in the, like, when that was the thing? In order to make an, what is it called? Flawless. Not perfected, flawless, epic flawless, right? That was it. Armor, which gave you the best cold or heat protection. You had to have a specific thrall to make specific armors, basically. Unless it was a DLC armor, which gave you an unfair advantage. But I kind of just wish they increased the spawn rate. Where is the music? It's a Sapamaru. We haven't had any music. Hello? I feel shortchanged. It's like one of my favourite pieces of music in the game. Dun 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 dun. What kind of coffee do you drink? Spill the beans. I drink, these days, I drink coffee bags. Like tea bags, but because it's just a lot easier to deal with the grounds, basically. It's Taylor's of Harrogate, and I get like a box of like 80. And it's, yeah. That's it. I like it. I agree with you about the need for increased spawn. Yeah, it should have been increased spawn rate, but keep the need for a specific armourer, but increase the spawn rate. That's it. And then we still have that kind of like Pokemon thing if you wanted to get armourers. Because I used to spend so much time trying to get Gur Legbiter so I could make this Hyperborean Slaver armour. I'm just checking for a named armour there because it's always a tier 3. My Thralls are on attack nothing, I've just realised. Just remembered. Yeah, I feel there's a few things like that. Like, I don't know why everybody now make black and white dye. The witch doctor, so it used to be that purge thralls, purge alchemists were the only ones who could make black and white dye, which made them like really interesting and important to get. Purge crafters, purge alchemists. Obviously that's not a thing anymore, since they changed the purge. But then they added the witch doctor, who was then able to make black and white dye, and they were kind of easier to get. And now they made it so everybody can make black and white dye, you know. So that's okay, I guess. That's another tier 3. It's not a named person with that kind of hairstyle. Blizzard. Thank you for the follow. Blizzard. Tigatro, thank you for the follow as well. Agree with you about the need for respawn. Agree with the challenge level's gone down a lot. Yeah, like you have ridiculous hours. I like you have ridiculous hours. You used to have the same armor as the faction of the armor you want to make epic flawless. Yeah, exactly. Yep, you had to go specifically to the north, to Azargarth and the nearby camps, to try to get the thrall who could make the veneer armor, if you wanted to make the good version of that. And you would craft those armors for people who, you were like, oh, I can make this armor for you because I've got this thrall. I don't know, it was just like an extra layer to the game. I think the spawn rate was too low, and I think they could have made it higher. But I don't think taking that out completely, I don't know, my personal thing. I used to complain about it, but I think they kind of went too far the other direction, personally. All right, let's go dump our stuff in the, in our thrall wheel, or boxes or whatever we've got, and then we'll do the wine cellar dungeon. Hate the change to the purge. I miss the old purges, I have to say. I do miss the old purges. I like the new purges. I don't think it's as interesting. I think it should be more of a mixture of humans and animals. I think the knocking out of people during the purge was a fun challenge. I don't know. It's more simplified now. It's good because I think it's good to have it so that it's an optional thing, because some people hated the purge, and that's fine. Like when I first did a purge, I hated them myself. And I like that you can have lots of purges if you want to, because I like, you know, I used to farm the purge Right, let me get rid of any weapons. Make a bit of space. Bum, bum, bum. These Heart's Blood daggers are really great for the Thag fight. We're going to leave Seth's truncheons here. Just going to reduce our weight. Dum, dum, da. I don't really need to take anything off you. I don't really need to take anything off her either. Dum, da, da, dum, dum. I'm going to get our weight into this medium category. Actually, I don't even have that ability now, do I? I'm so used to doing that. I don't even have rolling thrust. What is it I'm looking for? Oh, I still have precision strike. 10% additional armor pen while carrying medium artillery. Yeah, so I do need to keep my weight down to that yellow kind of category. All right, people. Da-dum-dum. Da-dum-dum-dum-dum. Torch is handy for this place, and a one-handed weapon, which of course I don't have here. Yeah, I need a one-handed agility weapon. I do have a one-handed short sword back at the base, but I don't have it with me, so we'll just make do with what we have. All right, is everybody ready? Are you all feeling feisty? Come on then. Da-da-dum, da-da-dum, do-do-do-do. Maybe that's the point to make players keep fewer thralls. I don't know. I don't think they care about the crafters. I think it's the placed ones, isn't it? Because the crafting thralls don't affect... I mean, keeping boxes of people is obviously a lag inducing, but I think it's the followers that are placed in the world that are the bigger problem. I don't know, correct me if I'm wrong. I think keeping lots of excess weapons is bad. You know, if you have like millions as lone fishermen, if you see him wearing that light armor, it's the lone fisherman, it's a named person. Yeah, I think having loads and loads and loads of boxes of loads of things is bad for like lag and things like that. But I don't think it was for that. I think it's just that it was annoying and people complained too much about it being annoying. Right, these guys are on attack nothing. Behaviour, engagement, tackle enemies. Behaviour, engagement, tackle enemies. There we go. Let's go fight Seth. Hi, sir. Okay, we didn't get a truncheon this time. I'm going to pick up all this good heals. Then we've got these. I don't think I have rolling thrust. Oh, I don't have rolling thrust anymore. We're doing this to level these guys up, and they're already at level 16. This is the thing. I love named bearers. I mean, tier 3s as well, but named bearers because they have so many more slots. They level quickly, and they're hugely tanky, and I don't have to worry about them dying, unless I take them to the freaking new fortress, where they bug out and they don't teleport to you. Da-dum, da-dum. Da-dum, dum, dum. Do-do-do-do. Da-da-da-da. Forgot I have this weapon now. It's a bit of Kari steel, which you need to craft the recipes, the armor and weapons that you can learn from completing this dungeon. You get the recipes from the boss at the end. So we didn't trigger the mini-boss this time. I don't know if they fixed them. He's got a katana again. Never used to see them with katanas. That's cool. And he dropped his katana as well. Yeah, an iron one, I guess. This is a good place to look for Kari seal around here. So usually a couple of pieces there. Isn't always, but usually there is. Actually, here, thank you for that 100 bits. Thank you. Off to Life Management and Liquid Therapy Emporium. Don't overdo it, sir. Have fun and whatnot. Bless you. What do you do? He like threw that backwards. Sit. If I don't see you again, fight now. Have a happy Christmas. I mean, today. If I don't see you again for Christmas, not ever again. Heaven forbid. Right. Another Heart of a Hero, which is obviously the item that clears all your corruption, which is a good thing to take just before you fight the final boss. if you're thinking about when you should use it. It lasts for 40 minutes again. So I would save it till the final boss fight so you have your maximum stamina and health for that fight. Dum da dum dum. Dum da dum. Okay, we should add another level. Yes, iron and then star metal at the end. Yeah, it is silly. I agree with you. I agree with you. It feels weird. Yeah, one-handed sword, some kind of one-handed weapon, an axe, ideally. If you're doing a strength build, I love an axe and a torch for this place. Ooh, yeah. Oh no, don't throw me off. I won't die. I'll just go to the beginning of the dungeon. That's annoying. So you'll go back to the beginning of the dungeon and your thralls will be with you and you didn't lose your stuff because you didn't die, you just fell. So if you need to get out of this dungeon quickly, that's never happened to me before. I mean, I've fallen and I've jumped, but I've never been knocked into the void before. That's kind of funny. Yeah, so if you need to get out of here quickly, once you get quite far through, you can just jump off into the thing. Just be really careful that you don't hit yourself on the way down, because if you die before you get to like the void or the mistiness or whatever, before you like load out of the dungeon, then you're in trouble, because you'll die and then you'll have to go get your stuff back. And then you have to jump into the void. It's kind of funny. I've done that. Yep. Anybody else done that? You're like, oh, I'm just going to jump out, it'll be fine. And then you hit yourself on the way down. Yeah. Just look before you jump, people. So fight Thunderfoot and see how the laws of reality do not apply to him. Do you think I haven't fought him before? Saffron, thank you for the follow. Happy Christmas, thanks for you being my background. So the house doesn't feel too empty. Appreciate you. Appreciate you too. Have a lovely time. Have a wonderful Christmas. Da-dum, dum, dum. Da-dum, dum, dum, dum. Da-dum, dum, dum. Surprise, Mother Hubbards. This is a good place to wear heavy armor, honestly. I should really be wearing heavy armor for this place. I think, what did we wear last time? I think we wore medium last time, but I was doing a lot more damage. We do have a couple of thralls to fight for us this time. Oh, wait a sec. Hold on. Can I just heal, sir? Da, 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 da. There we go. I mean, I still do damage, obviously, but... Dum, da, dum, dum. So I have had an issue. Has anybody... I'm interested to know if you've had this issue too, where I've had 2 thralls die in the past couple of days, and each time the thrall's body has completely disappeared. Now, I didn't ghost through the ground, which I probably should have done to see if their body was just under textures. But I have heard other people say that's happened. And the biggest problem with that is you can't get their stuff back, which is suboptimal, right? Because this is very expensive gear. These guys are in like the very top gear. Hi there, buddy. Can't really see what's happening. Priterax, thank you for the follow. Getting knocked off the edge is the reason I don't take horses into the wine cellar. Yes, fought him on this chapter. I fought everybody. Wine cellar actually is a wormhole that teleports you to the initial space-time continuum coordinates. This underlines my theory that Exolands actually is a homographic simulation gone wrong. Oh, you want to go out? Okay, hold on. The cat wants to go out. 1 second. Did you try leaving render range and go back through Thrallgate? Yeah. Yes, you can either leave render range and come back, or you can teleport out back again, admin teleport, or you can relog. Those usually fix visual bug, which have been in the game for years. I tried those things, it didn't work. Nope. Haven't even on previous chapters, and the bodies aren't under, they just go poof. Yeah, I haven't had that. I didn't have that in chapter 2. They keep having bosses disappear after Thralls kill them. Oh god, that's annoying. Vagabond, thank you for the follow. Maria, thank you for the follow. The two friends disappear yesterday. No. Oh dear. Cat break. Yes, the cat wanted to go out the room. So Squeaky's spoken. I know. Stay safe over heavy storm here yesterday. Bosses didn't reappear either. The loot was accessible though. Oh, okay. Well, that's at least something, but that's still frustrating, isn't it? Okay. Some coffee. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Dum, I don't know why I come round here, really. I don't usually check the side areas for Kari steel. It's just like a habit. Bum, ba-dum, bum. But it's a good place to look. There's the loot in this place is decent, like a lot of places now. There you go. There's a bit of Kari steel in the corner. There you go. It's RNG if the Kari steel will spawn in certain places. There are places where it can spawn. We came from there. We're going to run all the way to the back to the next mini-boss. Or the first mini-boss, I should say. One of whom killed my thrall, Delincia, this week. Which is suboptimal. Ooh. I like to get the pork feast because it fills your water and your food. It's a good thing to carry with you. Fills you up. Loads of chests dotted around. I'm not going to try and get all of them. But loads of coinage. I'm teleporting. Or moonwalking. See the boss there. Red light means danger in this dungeon. It's kind of scary. They don't do as much damage as they used to, though. I'm sure of it. They used to do like 400 or something in a hit to like people with very high armor. Let's see what numbers we get from him now. But I did see it in a patch. There you go, 157. So if you're going to bring thralls to this dungeon, which is a good idea because you get swarmed, just make sure they have a lot of health. Like, level a tier 3 bearer. Because it will add up. And if they get stuck against a wall, like Delincia did, and there's a bunch of skeletons attacking at the same time, then you can lose a thrall. Ooh, shizzles. I don't have stealth huge either. This guy's a pain in the butt. There you go. They lost a bunch of like health from that. Ooh. Okay, we got a pristine Kari sword. They've definitely changed the drop rate on those as well, because it was so rare, and we already got the what's it called? We already got the bow. They're so pretty, these things. Look at that. So pretty. Love it. You can use it as a transmog if you want to, or it does 59 damage and 9% armor pen and cripple. One-handed sword. Strength. Very nice. Really like that. I used to farm the heck out of this place for that reason. Can't see it now. It's in my cape. Excellent. That is one of the like more desirable things to get from this dungeon, definitely. Did he drop anything else? I got very distracted. He dropped a piece of golem parts. Okay. Onwards. Remember Delincia? I know, poor Delincia. Whites near Mounds of the Dead after being killed would not respawn in chapter 2. Not even after a server restart. Interesting. Oh god. I don't know. I didn't notice that, but I didn't go right back again. Because obviously I play solo. Never-ending event at the summoning place 2 days ago. Lost a thrall against the Storm 6 Cimmerians. He got ganged up on. I didn't notice until too late. Oh no. Ah. Hello Basilio. Hello. How are you doing? I did have an event while I was offline, as in not streaming. I did have an event spawn at the summoning place, like in the last week or so. And I hadn't seen that one. Anyone else been strongly tempted to try to deconstruct the Mounds of the Dead bases based off the ruins already there? Oh, reconstruct them? What would you use for that, though? I think lots of people have said in the past they would like to make the mounds. I don't know if we could... We don't really have the parts to make them. But that'd be kind of cool. I wonder, is there a mod for that? There's a mod for a lot of things. just had a pick stuck in the bench that when I picked it up, it said I found a pick, but a fragment of power showed up in my inventory and no pick. Well, that's annoying. I imagine it was only like I don't know what kind of pick. Where was it? Was it like somewhere you might have a star metal one? Was it like mounds or something? Now you have a one-handed weapon to use with your touch. I do, but I'm not spec'd for strength, so I won't really do much with it, and it'll be a waste. So I would put a master weapon fitting on it before I used it at all, because as soon as it takes damage, I can't mod it. But yes, I do have a one-handed weapon now, which is kind of helpful. Worst situation is when thralls get stuck between a wall and a staircase. They run on the spot, don't attack or defend, and get slain before you can come to us. Yeah, maybe that's what happened to Pella yesterday. He was like pinned behind a bunch of enemies at the ruins. Just to know you did it. Just to know you did it. Using black ice for more authentic feel. Yeah, and we just don't have the parts for it. That's the only thing. We don't have building materials to make those mounds, really. Unless there is a thingy. Nemedian for the mounds. The Man's the Dead build, you can use the insulated wood and thatch roofs. You can do, but you can't... I guess you could just leave a space in the middle. Yeah. Desert and iron pick. I see. Well, at least it wasn't a good pick that you like. Unless you're right at the beginning of the game, in which case an iron pick is still handy, isn't it? Alright, people. Onwards. Oh, I didn't like you. Can you... Hello? There we go. I only really come this way because this box gives you Grey Lotus, which is a good drop. Apart from that, we go across. Where's my skelly friendo? Hello? Isn't there usually a skeleton there, no? My Bector Corbin is transmogged with a black ice hammer, by the way, in case you wondered. It's just not just, but the sainted Bector Corbin that I love. There we go. Over here, there's a undead shaleback in a cave who drops a Kari water skin, which gives you more drinks out of it. I don't use it because I like to use purified water as soon as I can make it. But it's worth knowing. Some people like it. Personal choice. What is a world boss? He's just whacking my horse, who is completely oblivious. At least the black ice is kind of easier to see, isn't it? We're more like a meat grinder, like group of people here. There you go, there's the water skin. And it comes full as well, if I remember correctly. Yep, comes with water in it. Although there's already water here. There you go. And there's a couple of chests in this direction. With coins. Horse is at level 15 now. What did you get? Tamed. Extra HP. What are they? Level 17s. What did you get for your second perk? Robust. Extra health. And relentless, yeah. Yeah, she's doing a lot better in the health department. We can always re-roll their perks. Let's hope they get out of here. Exclamation mark ticket singular. We'll get you your first ticket for free. Very Conan Christmas mod was just updated. So before the stream, I tried to install a Christmas mod. I can't remember what it was called. But this is a server that I'm playing on, so I would need to install it on my server, and I couldn't get it on. I couldn't get onto my webpage for the server. I don't know why it wouldn't load. It was like an error message, so I couldn't install it. So I think I will try again after the stream, and then I'll try and do some Christmas decorations in the tavern. And I might do like another kind of wintry build on like Christmas Eve or like between Christmas Eve, Christmas Day. I don't know what I'm going to do those days, but I might do some cozy Christmas building or something. Play some Christmas music. Something cozy. I can barely see what's happening here. dum 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 dum. Follow leveled up, both at 18. Dum 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 dum. Ooh, we're gonna take the good heals. This is why I gave them like really good healing foods, because they're gonna chew through a lot of it as they level up, these people. I don't see anything here. Oh, there you go. He's run out of heals. If you've got one Thrall with really good health and one without, you can actually turn off the Irritate perk on the one with the lowest health if you want to. Just bear in mind the other one will draw all the aggro and you can take a lot of damage. Take it, yes. There's a very Conan Christmas, that should work fine. I can't remember which... So it wasn't that the mod wasn't working, it's just that I couldn't get onto my server like dashboard. That's all it was. So it would have just been a temporary issue, hopefully, unless the server's down in some way. It is a mod, yeah, there's mods for it. It was from the Bazaar. What was from the Bazaar, Mario? What have I missed? What are you talking about? I missed something. Dum 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 dum. I love these particles. I think I keep going on about particles now. I'm like obsessed. Is it from my weapon? Oh, now the cat wants to come back in again. Sorry, Squeaky, you have to wait a minute. So this is another guy who hits very hard, or did hit very hard, but now less scary since they like retuned him or whatever. I mean, it was too much, to be fair. You know, too many Thrall killers. And considering how much they nerfed Thrall health in the Age of War. Apart from these guys. Who's got the thingies? Hello? Did I get everything? I guess I did. Okay, so we'll get our fragments. 1, 2, 3. I think there's 5. Could you please move? Come on now. There we go. Good place to get fragments. And we got a couple of legendary chests. Another back to Corbin. Oh my. And a brittle bastard. It doesn't have a lot of durability. That's the thing about this one. 65 damage, 21% armor pen, sunder. I kind of wish if this is like this. I feel like if it's going to have very little durability, it should be crazy good. Do you know what I mean? I think it should be like a way of balancing it out. Let's put our weapons in here. Dum 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 dum. Da dum 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 dum. We've got some stuff in the boxes. Not too good, not too interesting. Oh, the cloak I'm wearing, it was in the Bazaar, yes. The whole outfit, which you can't see when I put my torch away. I did dye it white and Cimmerian light blue. Light Cimmerian blue. Yep. Someone was asking about it. I see, yes. It was in the Bazaar. Yeah, I wanted just to wear something kind of warm because it's kind of, you know, because it's winter. I mean, it's 11 degrees outside, people. In the UK, it's weird. Here's another boss. You can use fragments of power for more knowledge points and to craft some legendary weapons, but not weapon forging anymore. Yeah. Yep. You can eat one and it'll give you feat points. You can use it to craft a tablet of power, which will give you a lot more feat points, 60 feat points. And you craft that in your inventory. And you learn the recipe for the tablet of power from the Library of Esoteric Artifacts in the Unnamed City by turning in fragments. Dum, 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 dum. Can't even see the wood for the trees here right now. Is he derped out a bit? Dum 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 dum. Oh my god! Is it the same one? It is. It's crazy. 2 pristine Kari swords in one day. Unbelievable. It's one of my, like, the most pretty weapons. I guess what I could do is, even though it's a strength weapon, I could transmog that onto a one-handed sword. Maybe. It'd have to be a short, regular one-handed sword, though, I guess. Is it still obtainable? Was it last season? It wasn't last season, but it isn't currently in the Bazaar. It was in the Bazaar, like, on the first day of this chapter, but it'll cycle back. It was a bundle, and it was given to me by Funcom, disclaimer. But there was a bundle of, like, a bunch of different, like, armours, really. It's a stamina buffing one, by the way. I just got it transmogged onto my Skillus Cultist. But it is heavy. What is it called again? Acer Chieftain. I'm pretty sure it was a stamina buffing thing. And this is, so if you craft it with a Thrall, it'll have better stats than this. But it's stamina 10 with the spawned in one, which basically means it was crafted without a Thrall. Equivalent to chest piece has 350, leggings 250, heads 200, feet 100, arms 100. There you go. But yeah, it'll be better if you craft it with a Thrall. And it's kind of, it's more of a mix of like brown, but I can't undragon spot. Well, yes, I could switch it out, I guess. It is very nice, I have to say. Yup. No problem, no problem. Dum 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 dum. Let's get rid of some bits. I don't even need Grey Lotus. I would never drop Grey Lotus on the ground normally. But now it's much more abundant, thankfully. It was such a pain to get for sorcery in the past. Alright, through the mist. Ooh, I hate the corruption. Okay, to the final mini-boss. Capes, no capes. Edna Moles, The Incredibles are... Oh yeah, because they're dangerous. Health and safety purposes. I love The Incredibles, it's so good. Let's wait for these guys to come attack us. So I think this is where Delencia dies, isn't it? This boss. One we're coming up to. And we didn't get her stuff back or anything. I should have tried next time one of... Oh, let's hopefully no Thralls die. But if we have one die again, I will ghost into the ground. Okay. Final mini-boss is in there. There's a nice thing about War Party. Is if you have 2 Thralls, there are more people stunning the enemy instead of having the enemy just kind of constantly stunning them. There's just somebody else to interrupt their attacks. Yeah, he doesn't do anywhere near as much damage as he used to do. He still scares me though. I just remember, if you've ever died to these people, you just always have that fear. But it's one of the reasons why I would generally... Another one? What is going on? Can I have some variability, like variety? That's crazy. Okay, so I know they've definitely increased the spawn rate, but like 3 of the same thing in a row is ridiculous. It's crazy. There are a bunch of other things. There's the bow. Should I show you? Pristine. There's daggers as well. So there's the daggers. Is it just 3 things, chat? I think there's more than that, no? The bow is the one that we have transmogged onto our current bow here. You can't see it when it's on my back, unfortunately, because of my cape. And I can't even... There you go. That's what it looks like in the dark. And then there's the daggers, which are here. Which also have this. Okay, I've transmogged those as well. And I can't remove the transmog without... I can't temporarily remove the transmog, so I can't show you, unfortunately. It's transmogged with the black eye stuff. Yeah, so you can't see what they look like because I got it transmogged. This is Fashionist here. Alright, people. It just means I don't have to use the Thaumaturgy bench to transmog stuff. Alright. Did we harvested the body, or we looted the body? Yeah. 3 in 1 run, I know, of the same thing. Just popped into the dregs on the way to set, but no creatures. On a server, has someone else just been through there? Because I have had that happen before on single player. Finding if they're damaged, they were very... They've always been very dangerous, yeah. Swords are like buses, I know, yeah. That's it, exactly like buses. Oh well, people. Yes. Yeah, I think we've gotten a fag weapon each time we've killed him as well. Yeah, I mean, the drop rate was too bad, wasn't it? It was awful on the pristine weapons and then the fag weapons as well. Particularly the pristine weapons. My God. Should we go fight the spider? I do have a heart. 14 minutes left on it. There's a spider boss down here. It's just a world boss. It's a corrupted dude. It's kind of annoying to fight. But he'll drop a skeleton key for you. You can harvest spiders with a hatchet for Ica. You can harvest them with a sickle for Gossamer. If you want to make silk. Let's get that good heals. There we go. You can hit these clusters of Gossamer with a sickle, and you can really fill up on Gossamer here. Good place to get it. What I don't like about this spider is it has like an AoE corruption attack that pulls you into it. There he is. It pulls you into it, and I just find it annoying, really, especially if you hate corruption as I do. But he's just a world boss. Usually I let my thralls fight him. There it is. You see, it'll pull me into it. If I try and pull out, it like kind of traps you in. And you get this tick damage from it. I mean, it could be worse. It could be poison, which is way worse. As long as you have that heart of a hero, you're okay. There we go. There you go. So he drops the same stuff as a regular world boss, because that's all he is. It's like, I beg your pardon. Shut up, you're supposed to be dead. There we go. Chitin. There's a skeleton key. You could get Ica from him as well. There used to be a world boss chest down here, but there isn't anymore. It's just regular loot. Kind of, you know, decent enough if you collect enough of it. Oh, there you go. There's a sickle. Is it Star Metal Seal? You could harvest Gossamer while you're here. Violet Curative. I'm just going to leave that. Some aloe. Cool. Little Timmy Spider. I like it. Dakey? Thank you for the follow. Why does it have to be spiders? I don't know. In single player must have been a glitch. Yeah, I've had it happen in single player too, Morden. You just have to kind of go out and come back in again. Or just hang out and wait. They're using momentum. Yeah, 2 momentums, 1 each. Yep. They're very geared up. Because they don't hit very hard, named bearers. But they just have so much health. I love them. Tier 3s will probably get more health than the tier 4s. But I just like that they have more carry slots, basically. So usually I would take 1 with me, and I would not put any points of authority. I would just be the one doing the damage. Let's have a snack. Get rid of excess crap. I'm not going to use that. I'm sorry, people. Let's give them Kari. Hello? Squirrel? They've left us. Hello? Hello? Friendos? Oh, hi. It was weird. Okay, he's still got heals and stuff. You can carry some Kari Steel. Where's our lady friend? Okay, they're in the wall or something, probably. She's still got heals. Excellent. She's still buffed. No, she'd lost her buff, so let's rebuff her. Let's rebuff him. Paul could run out. Did I not pick up the Black Lotus for him? His is still running, but we'll just set them at the same time. There we go. You can hold that. My agility weapon damage still has 14 minutes. I will just refresh that. Or 16 minutes, whatever. So now I have 2 hours on that. Keep the stacks for food. Anything else I can give you? So he's got 5 heals. She's got 2. Let's give her those. Perfect. Alright, people. to the final boss. What Heart of a Hero clears your corruption. Yeah, so it lasts for 40 minutes, and then it clears your corruption. So we shouldn't have any more corrupty friends here, so I'm going to eat that. That means before I start the final boss fight, I have no corruption on my stamina or my health. So I have like maximum. Okay, he's a corrupty guy, so I don't want to touch him. Get away from me! I'm completely clean of corruption. I don't want to touch you. Please don't come near me. Stop it! Stop it! Stop it! Get him, people. Sit. I'm not scared. I just hate corruption. It just annoys me. I tell you what, as well, I should make sure I have my arrows for the fight. There we go. There we go. My thralls will be inspired by my damage, and they'll gain HP. They'll heal from it. So it's good for me to have some means of doing damage mid-fight. It's a good idea to bring like healing arrows as well if you just want to kind of increase the healing a little bit. I haven't got any with me. I gotta make sure I have good heals on my hotbar as well. Nice. Onwards, people. Dum dum dum. Classic momentum. Yes. Yeah, it's good. Very, very good. Keep forgetting that healing. Yeah, I know, me too. They used to be so good, and it really used to be such a thing. If you went around with your friend fighting. I'm going to put these guys on attack nothing. And I'm going to click on the boss so they only fight the boss, and I will distract the other guys, basically, just to keep them focused. Yeah, it used to be that you would retreat temporarily, and you know, you would kind of heal yourself and you would chuck some arrows into the situation. Right, I've clicked on the boss. Let's assist them. They have really good healing food. They have some healing potions. They both have, like, you know, really, really good, like, HP at this point. We only just started leveling them today. This is a phased fight, so the more damage he takes, then it'll trigger a new phase. There are waves of enemies. If you're doing this solo, make sure you fight off the enemy, like the mini dudes, before you attack him. That's my biggest piece of advice. And the Heart's Blood daggers are really good for him, which is what I've got here. This is an undead friendo. Okay, ready for it? Don't touch the floor, it hurts. Excuse me? There you go. Famous last words. Just gonna do my gouging thing. It's my new thing. Sit! Come on, lady, take control. So he will not bleed, but he will gouge. So these are like really, really good daggers for undead people. Here we go, get ready. So this is where I'll summon. And we need to take their interest from our thralls. And then the floor thing. Okay. Whoa! Okay. The cripple from the skeletons is really bad news. Okay, I want to try and get their attention. They'll probably be level 20 after fighting it. Yeah, look, they're both level 19. There we go. So it's just him now for this wave. I'll just heal up. Make sure before he starts any of these like mini fights. Oh my, what is my camera doing? I forget about the camera thing. It's so annoying. As soon as I switch to an agility weapon, it feels awful. Right, here we go. I like to be moving already when he does it. Okay, summon them and then the floor. Okay, let's take their interest. Da-da-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum. Come on, come after me. There we go. There you go. A couple of hits and he's dead. There we are. Done. And they've, like, pretty much full health. Oh, hello, sir. Haven't had one T-posing. We got another Hammer of Thag today. Awesome. So 65 damage, 45% armor pen. And we got some Kari weaponry recipes. There we go, which we hadn't learnt yet. There you go. Oh, I really thought to bring an executioner weapon for this fight. I have not. No. I mean, I've used executioner weapons in the past. So you didn't install the mods. I haven't installed any new mods. All the mods I use now are the same as chapter 2. That's it. I'm just doing it vanilla. Well, I mean, obviously I have quality of life mods on the game. Do you have a video on YouTube for all the recipe locations? Every single recipe in the game? No, I do not. But there will be some for various different recipes if you Google it or look it up on YouTube. There you go. Do I want to keep this hammer? I guess we could keep it, I suppose. Da-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. There you go. So yeah, two named bearers nearly full level, like, do absolutely fine here. One named bearer, it takes a lot more of a beating. There you go. Do we have any keys? Yeah, Brittle Bastard. And then we've run out of keys. There you go. So there's four chests here. There were 2 at one of the altars and there's 4 here. You must install it sometime. It's a God bless fixing that problem. Oh yeah, absolutely. The mods do great work. Absolutely. There are interactive maps. Yeah, there's interactive maps. They're very helpful. Did you see that? My Thralls are on attack, I think, which is kind of cool. Gotta wait for everything to load in. Lone Fisherman's still there. Right, so we do have a lot of stuff here, don't we? Should we take it back? Yeah, but I would say, like, you do get a big benefit from having 2 Thralls hitting the enemies at the same time, just because of, like, the stun. So I do think War Party is kind of handy for that. If you want one enemy who's going to kill the fastest, one follower who's going to kill the fastest, then, like, one, you know, Berserker or a Delincia or something is, like, ideal, isn't it, really? I just prefer to have a tank who can just kind of take aggro, but... How do I say? Oh, I don't want to do that. I want to do the damage myself, generally. I just wanted to level them up together. Can you all just move? Right. We got 2 Bector Corbins. 3 pristine Kari swords. We've done very well here. Let's load up our friends. Dum dum da da dum. I'm going to make sure she doesn't have arrows as well as a bow, because she'll just start shooting people. Dum, da, 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 da. So I've taken that. I can give her the arrows back. Dum, da, 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 da. Gotta make sure you don't give her the one that says, the one that you can throw. I can't remember what it's called now, because she'll just throw it. I think. Maybe she will, I don't know. We have to worry about that, I guess. Okay, you can have the truncheons as well. There we go. Sweet. Right, let's get this stuff back to our house. Da, 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 dum. Hammer will look nice in the tavern. We already have one though. We have at least one Bliker, I think. It isn't a bad idea to put some weapons on display though. It's not a bad idea. Dum, 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 dum. Yeah, the interactive map is very helpful. We have it pinned in our Discord. I think the interactive map on the wiki, very, very handy. Yep. Hello, hamster. How are you doing today? Good to see you. Good to see you. Da, 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 dum. For me, the easiest thing is with when there's a specific thing I'm looking for, I just Google it and then the wiki just has the answer. You know, so if I'm looking for a specific like food recipe, something like that. Yep. Good talk. Good. Using Thralls for the first time since all the changes. Is authority worth using? I'm considering a 15 strength, 15 wit, 20 authority, and 10 expertise running for near chieftain armor. Is authority worth using? Yeah, of course it is. I mean, your Thralls will do more damage, of course. Yeah. It depends on how you like to play. I do no authority, max agility, and then the armor that I'm wearing will buff my Thralls damage unless I'm using War Party. If I'm using War Party, it will not buff them, as far as I know. So yeah, but I prefer to just do the damage myself and have a tanky Thrall to run around who has a lot of HP, like a named bearer or a tier 3 bearer, who will just survive and carry stuff for me. That's it. Personal preference, really. Using thank you for the follow. Dum. Right, where am I going? Going to the sinkhole. I don't really want to take my Thralls around NPC camps because they've got so many different types of weapons on them. They're going to be confused, aren't they? Found a new interactive map for Exile and Scepter. I forgot he's there. Let's go to the other one, including update subject. Really, that's brilliant because yes, I think there's is it a German one that I used for Scepter in the past? Yeah, I think I have one like a bookmarked. I am going to do a Scepter playthrough. I don't know when I'm going to start it, people. I might do it like I'm either going to do it this week or very soon anyway. And if you're interested in, are you interested in watching me do a Scepter playthrough? Type 1 if you are. Type 2 if you're like, whatever. Recently the Cannibal Brutes were hitting like a truck. They have been nerfed, Lily, yeah. They have been nerfed. They've just got normal like damage modifiers now. Yep. But by all means, hamster, put it in the Discord. Yeah, that's fine. That's it. Devibo something. Yes. That sounds about right. Wands, yeah. Scepter would be cool. Okay, cool. Yeah, I've been thinking about that because I started a Scepter playthrough, but we were having problems with crashes. I had this lovely place picked out to build, and we had so many crashes, so we had to move. And then I lost my game file, my save file, because I moved. Oh, various things happened. I don't even know how I did it. I lost all my save files. I did obviously keep things that were on a server because your server retains it or whatever. So I lost my Scepter playthrough, so I can't just resume it. It would be a fresh playthrough. But now that the crashing question mark has been fixed, then it should be more fun. I don't know. I have heard people complain about darkness, the darkness bug and things like that. Yeah, it was a real pain. Yeah, definitely. We were kind of like, we got through the very beginning. I hadn't even built anything yet. We were going to build a tree house, weren't we, if you remember? We hadn't gotten that far. They're both T-posing. Oh, you look so beautiful. Look at them. What is it? What is this nonsense? Why you look so coordinated and beautiful? It was a one skull. Get him. Oh, it's because of all the weapons. That's why they're so confused. All right, well done, people. Let's get them home before they cause a mischief. They were ice skating. It was so pretty. Yeah. No's little exile lands next. I think it's Scepter. Yeah, Scepter is great. Scepter does have a lot of like other mechanics on it. They have vaults instead of dungeons, and they are. Some of them are really interesting and cool. Interesting new like different enemies and things like that. Some of them are a bit samey and could maybe do with a bit of a rework, you know. They're a bit kind of like copy paste jobs, right? You think so? But there's some really cool functions on that map. There won't be a new siege fortress to do, but there's so much stuff to do on that. Trying to prefer Sip to myself, Exile is more fun to it. Yeah, I mean, Exile is my home and will always be my home and like always return to it. And we'll probably do like some kind of, we'll keep playing on Exiled Lands a bit as well. But my thought was, because I was going to do a solo series on Exiled Lands, I might put that on hold until they fix the combat, right? So I might just do a Sipta playthrough in the meantime, because otherwise I'm just like not sure what to do. Do them both counts. Yeah. I do like Exiled Lands, definitely. Dum dum dum. We may as well get a key, hadn't we? It's rude to pass a boss and not murderify it. Lighting on Sipta is both better and worse. Is it right? So if I remember correctly, last time it was just suddenly switching from like light to dark or something like that. It was weird. So could you stop? Where are my friends? They've got all sorts of weapons now. Are they going to switch randomly to truncheons? Who knows? Find out. Ba-da-dum. They're doing loads of damage to him. She's chosen... I thought you didn't have... Oh, she doesn't need arrows. I forgot. Thralls don't need arrows. They'll just use flint. Now she's going to use a bit of dagger. Nice. Mix it up. No heavy attacks, though. Oh, she's poisoning him. Oh, no, she's bleeding him. Is she? Oh, she's using my heart's blood, so she's gouging him. Or something diseased. She's using diseased from the saber knives or something. It's chaos. Amanda, thank you for the follow. There we go. Excellent. Love your work, people. Yes. Just give your Thrall all the weapons so that they can just do all the debuffs. Feral flesh, feral flesh, feral flesh. Skeleton key. There we go. Alright, peeps. Dum da dum dum. Doo doo doo. So yeah, so tell me about bugs on Sipta if you've been playing recently. What have you experienced? And is it on console or is it on PC? Showed that boss you. I know! She's just using all of the tools at her disposal. She's showing off her prowess as a fighter. Dum da dum dum doo doo. Dum da dum da. They keep teleporting to me, like just suddenly behind my horse. Dum da dum da dum dum da dum. Doo doo doo. So we'll take our stuff back. Dum da dum dum. She's shooting him. She's got the old bow out. Fortunately, she doesn't use any durability, and she's not using up my arrows, so I got nothing to lose, I suppose. PC can't rescue... Oh, the cage Thralls thing. Yes, I had heard about that. They just become regular NPCs, yes. So do you have to... Can you knock them out? Do you have to knock them out, Pact? Are you singing the Indiana Jones theme? Yes, it is a very regular occurrence. I can't help myself. It just happens. It's like my humming in between things. I do it, yes. I know. People are always like, I'm sorry to ask you, but is it Indiana Jones you're humming? I'm like, yeah, I can't help it. Random frame drops across the map. It drops around 30 FPS for a few seconds. Okay. No crashes and stuff, I assume. I wonder why that is. Random frame drops. Okay. I don't know where I'm going to build and things. That was just me. Some chests have no loot in them. The cage Thralls not being able to be rescued is awful. That's so bad. That needs fixing. So I'm assuming it seems too likely, right, that is to do with the Thralls that turn up in the taverns, because some of those Thralls can be hired and some can't, intentionally. I'm assuming that is affecting Sipta Thralls, right? It's got to be. Otherwise it's just too coincidental. No experience crashes yet. Did do a base build on Dusk. Oh, you did to the Isle of Dusk, which is where the problem was in the past. Yep. Getting massive same drops in this area of no bases nearby, but being near a massive base. Interesting. Okay. I don't know where the dungeons are based on that map. Are they just based where they are? I wonder if there's anything else loading in that section. I don't know. Same with frames. Check out the caged NPCs in most up to game. Yeah, because that's like one of the best things about that game. You just rescue people early on, get lucky, RNG and all that stuff. It's kind of cool. Right, so we've got loads of weapons to put away. You can keep those for now. Give me all that stuff. Dum 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 dum. So many pristines. Crazy. Let's do a bit of putting away. Dun 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 dun. Right, maces and hammers. So happy to have so many Bector Corbins. We've done so well. And hammers. Alright. Okay. Because we lost a couple of people who both had momentums, I think we were on our last momentums now. So we could do with finding some of those. And we got a Mitra's Justice. We have other choices. We have Nortis. But, you know. And we do have the Rage Hammer. Hanneman's Gather somewhere. Yeah, we have a Hanneman's Gather. A couple of those. So worst case scenario. But hopefully we don't lose any more people in the ground. Then swords and axes. Okay. Not enough space. Choose things to drop. Let's pick it up and let's see if... I haven't made a dismantling, but I'm just going to drop it. Siebes. Axes. Okay. Tanners and spears. No. Bows. Splinter and frost shot. And daggers. Shank. Disease spike. Jabal sag. Zabar knives. Yeah, Zabar knives are the ones that add that disease debuff. Yeah. Yep. It's kind of cool. So if you're fighting a flesh creature, then you've got the bleed debuff and the diseased debuff as well, which is a bit like a poison. I'll drop that. And then shields. This is that Mistborn shield we're always talking about that gives you a huge amount of heat protection in the volcano. And then this is the Soul Spiel shield that is the cold equivalent you get from legendary chests as well. This is the one you throw. Yeah, this is the shield that you throw that I never really used properly because I don't know why I would use it. I don't know. Now we've got some armour to put away, which is over by my bench. Hannah hums John Williams' Indiana Jones quite a bit, but she will never hum the Imperial March for a duel with the Arena Champion. I can't help myself. I don't know why I do it. It just happens. Although I do love Indiana Jones and like was obsessed with it as a kid. So there you go. It's just one of my happy tunes, I guess. It means I'm in a decent mood if I hum it. That and Jingle Bells. At any time of the year, especially not at Christmas. I don't know. I don't do that as much anymore though. I don't know why. Let's put any golden stuff in our coffer. Hello, snake friendos. Anything we didn't drop. Anything else valuable? Nope. We do have a valuables chest. We put like useful stuff. What are we going to put? We could put our spare keys. Inner Sanctum and Key to the Arena is a good idea to keep in here. Usually I'll have like a keys chest or something like that. I think we're good. Okay. Dum. Right, I've got their food. Come on, people. Come on. Horse is like, I was stuck in the door. It was so stressful. You should have seen it. How did you get out here? Excuse me. You're supposed to be guarding the snakes. Who's supposed to guard the guarders? Come on now. Okay, there's no room. Okay, listen. You go wherever you want to. I give up. Like every cat owner. Right. Is it your food I took? Lady, stop! Please. I beg you. Right, let me give you a weapon back. Foods. Check her buff. Okay. What else? I'm not dropping dragon powder. It's just way too precious. Where is our dude? Is he stuck in a door? Maybe we want to be like Captain America with it. Throwing your shield? Maybe. I don't know. Bum. Does anybody use repair kits apart from the beginning of the game now? Anybody at all? Because I don't. I hate them. I see them and I go, ugh, Get away from me. I don't even want you in my inventory. I'm not even going to pick you up. You're insulting me by your very existence. That's how I feel about it. I remember that used to be great. Used to be fun. But no. Now you just disgust me. That's right. All right, we have snacks. This is the most important thing in the world. We have truncheons, which we'll put on the horsey. We don't need to take our Kari steel with us. We can just whack that in here. Oh, Squeakyfin, I hear you outside the door. You can hold my arrows. Horse can take my truncheons. What next, people? Should we go do some thrall hunting? Like Azagarth or something? Let's go do Galleon. See if we can find some fun people. We still need a shield, right? This is like an ongoing saga. Yes. Hello all, love the content. Thank you so much, Banana. Welcome in. I pick up a black ice pick, I repair it until I can learn it. Yes. So, yes, at the beginning of the game, until you can craft stuff, if you find like a star metal pickaxe or whatever, absolutely, definitely. Make repair kits great again, I know. MRKGA. Yes. Does your armor's follower buff work on your Thralls with War Party? No. I've heard conflicting things. No. As far as I know, no, it doesn't, Valentir. Yep. So you basically just you choose to have two people instead of having the buffs. Armor repair kits are worthwhile to repair unusual armor like the Stygian armor from events to transmog your actual armor. Yeah, sure. Don't care for repair kits at all. Bit salty. We can't repair legendaries, but it is what it is. I know. I'm like okay with not being able to repair legendary weapons because they're so much more abundant. I think that's okay. The only thing is, do I need to change my weapon? How many hits do I have? 702. I think would be okay. How do I say? So things like the festering one, which can still take a really long time to get. I have to really farm the Unnamed City. Anything that I have to get from like a specific place like the Unnamed City, I'm kind of still a bit salty about those things because everything else from like world boss chests, the Vector Corbin, my Baltier's Razor, I haven't had any issues getting enough of, although I do need to replace this Baltier's Razor. I don't actually know if I have a spare. So yeah, so anything that I still can't get in abundance, then I'm salty about it. Everything else I'm like, cool. Yep. Christmas stroll shopping with Anna, heck yeah, nice. CPT, thank you for the follow. Ooh. Happy Christmas Eve to you too, Stephen. Multigun's legendary mod is good. Craft expensive repair kits can either fully repair or with Jerusalem. Yeah. I just don't want to add any more mods. I'm happy with my mod list. I don't want to kind of get crazy, and I have to be kind of, you know, I try to have our server run as a kind of curated list of mods that I have on my gameplay. It's possible that I might try something out on stream or on the server on my gameplay and, you know, try it out and then decide whether to add it to our server and things like that. But I just don't want to end up with a big list of mods, so I don't want to add anything else really if I can avoid it. Plus I want to have the same experience as everybody else, you know. Obviously I have quality of life mods that give me more information about what's going on, like you know, my float damage numbers, things like that. But other than that, I just want to keep it the same. That's about it really, but I'm glad they exist, absolutely. Yeah. Legendary weapons should be renamed to ubiquitous ones. I have a chest full of them which I never use. Yeah, that's it. Well, you can dismantle most of them. I don't think you can dismantle all of them still, right? What do you... Okay. We should switch to truncheons in a minute. God, is it gone a bit chilly? I don't know. Like windy or something. Mods are cringe. That's a weird take, Stephen. How are they cringe? Are you like 15? Is that like a proper Zoomer thing to say? I had so many mods, but the longer I play, the more vanilla I go. Yeah, so I played on console for like a really long time. I was on, I think, about 5,700 hours of my gameplay on this game. Was on console, so I never had the choice of using mods. And then I started playing on PC, and for like the past I don't know, like say 2 years since I've been streaming. I guess I have less than that because I started off without any mods and then I started adding them. I like them because I think, you know, as a content creator, it's helpful to have information in the game, basically. I don't have anything that changes like building stuff. I don't have other placeables. I have things that make my hair look different and my character's butt is bigger because, you know, who wouldn't want that? Apart from that, you know, I don't want anything that like, I don't want anything that will make me lose things in the game if they don't run or something, you know? So that's about it. But I love that there's loads of choice. You can tweak the game however you want. It also adds a lot more content, that kind of thing for people who've played for a long time. I think it's wonderful. There you go. Right, let's equip some truncheons in case we see somebody good. Bum 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 bum. Ba-da-bum-bum-bum. I also think people should like play the game they want, the way they want to play, and live and let live. You know what I mean? I think in the Valheim community, there was back when I first started streaming that game, there was so many people who were really mean to people who used mods, and it's like, don't you have any real problems? Like, you're getting really offended about somebody, you know, changing storage or something, or giving themselves a backpack. It's like, get a life. If you're so offended by other people using mods, then you really need to touch grass. It's time. You know what I'm saying? Many have ever been using quality of life for Immersive Armor hairstyles. Yeah, Barbarian Barber is really cool. Mods are magnificent. Of course they are. Yes, of course they are. Just jealous because I'm on console. Oh, well, there you go. Well, they're not cringe, and I feel you because I played on console, but they're not cringe. I mean, that's silly, isn't it? You know? I love the functionality of Pippi, its admin and chat box. So, like my mod that adds mini map. Yeah. Otherwise, I don't need anything else. Exactly. You can decide what to have. I don't know how anybody runs a server without Pippi, honestly. Don't get me wrong. They're beautiful ones. I appreciate all the time and effort. Should know they'll work after the next update. I played in 2017 when the homebrew mod was crushed by Frozen North update. I think I always remember, before I started using mods, I remember the Neebs guys playing 7 days or something. Oh, I also Conan, and then they used a building mod, and then they like lost their whole base or something because, you know, because the mod was either no longer supported or I don't know the circumstances, so don't sue me. But you know, so they lost their building, and that just sort of stayed with me. Sack size is a great quality of life. A few other things to render. Yeah. Important to be fashionable whilst exactly, Coconut. Followed on the tube for a while. Finally have you on Twitch and Twitter. Thank you. Welcome. Oh, right. Let's do a bit of shopping. Let me drink a bit of coffee, actually. Love the unit, like, pulling out their weapons in unison. It's a beautiful thing to behold. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. Ah, there go the frames. So yeah, speaking of like PC performance, I have to at some point. Would you, lady? Squirrel? Okay, I thought I was just aiming badly. Okay, there we go. I have to finish building the streaming PC, which requires... I'm at the point now where I have to wire it up. And I'm like, I haven't had time. And now I'm like, oh God, I've got to do it. Just do it. Just power through, Anna, you know. But I've put all the put the components in. I don't even know if it's going to work because some of the things might not have worked in the past. So I'm going to have to put it together, try and boot it, and see what happens. Yeah, so maybe at some point over the Christmas period I will do that. But I'm streaming Christmas Eve and Christmas Day, not on Boxing Day. But I might do like a couple of days off to just try and get the damn thing built. And that will help hopefully with my frames. Because just while I'm streaming. Because when I'm not streaming my game runs, like, all my games run great now. But my CPU is a bottleneck at the moment. Have some worries should the game service ever be discontinued. What will Funcom do about the Bazaar? Yeah, that is definitely an issue with all this digital stuff, right? It's definitely an issue because if it's no longer supported, and you've got to be online to access your Battle Pass and Bazaar items, or have to be, I don't know, have it check regularly. I don't know what's going to happen, honestly. I don't know. It is a concern, generally speaking. I want them to update this game. I also would like a Conan Exiles 2, but I want my freaking stuff. I want all my DLCs to work. I want all that lovely stuff from the Bazaar and the Battle Pass to keep working as well. Yep. Overwatch. I bought like so many skins, which is silly, I know. But on Overwatch, I bought so many on console, and then I started playing on PC, and I didn't have any of my stuff, and I had so many, and I was like, well, I'm just not going to buy any because I bought so many on console, and I'm just not going to re-buy them. And then when Overwatch 2, like at some point, or Overwatch 2 when it came out. They gave you a way to link your accounts, so I was able to get all my stuff, including my like golden weapons, on PC. I would hope that we would have the same kind of like link thing. Oh, hello, Vitessa. I'm gonna probably kill you because I can't really be bothered to like thrall you. Apologies. But Overwatch is horrid, absolutely horrid when it comes to MTX now. You can buy like Valheim for the cost of more than Valheim for the cost of a skin in Overwatch. It's so bad. I'm so sad about like what we had before. Just want to revert NPC attack tracking combat changes in last patch. They can stop updating the game altogether after that, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, if the game runs, then, you know, I'd be happier to have a game that runs, definitely. I definitely would like combat to just be reverted to Chapter 2. Absolutely. I just want the NPC tracking and the combat to be reverted. If they want to, like, update NPC tracking, right, fine, but it's way overtuned, you know. But revert the camera, please, please. It was nice, you know. Or revert the camera back to Chapter 1, because they did change the camera between Chapter 1 and 2, so that the short sword was more kind of viable, so that we could change mid-swing the direction. So if that screwed it up, just put it back the way it was. Make, you know, I mean, yes, short swords aren't as fun, but at least everything else worked, you know. Ooh, rubber banding. Bum, 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 bum. Yeah, but what they've got to stop is changing big things just before a holiday period. Like, that is the biggest issue I have, you know, because it's so predictable that something would happen or that would need to be fine-tuned at the very least. Never mind to be, like, obnoxious, you know. Like to play risky, no shield and 200 less than 200 armor. Trying to do that now is no bueno. Yeah. I like to be the hero. Like, that's what I love about Age of War, is I want to be the one doing the damage, you know. Oh, they're both level 20 now. Okay, she's got 11,338 health. He's got just under 10. But I bet we could re-roll those perks. Yeah, we could re-roll for this. We got 37 in vitality without the perks. She got 47. Yeah, so she just leveled really nicely in vitality. Wonderful. Yep. And then she ended up with HP from 2 of those things. And then strong arms. I might not re-roll her then. I think I'm kind of happy with her. Yeah. Nice. 1 day of leveling. Nice and quick. And I got a new tank. It's a German term translating to improve worsening. This is what the devs and masters are. I mean, that's the tricky thing, isn't it? When you're like, well, actually, I liked it the way it was before, and now you've updated it to make it quote unquote better. I actually don't like it as much. You know, I was happy with how it was. It didn't need changing. That's the thing, really. I do know that there was a bug. I keep having these weird little dips in the sand. Oh, it's a carpet. Yeah, we keep having these, like... So there was a bug with PvP, obviously. Tier 3. We've already got a couple of Tier 3s now. It's like backups. It'd be nice to level them and see what they get. Because they should get a lot of health. I agree, any changes should be done on Friday afternoon, yeah, or just before any breaks. Lessons learned from many roles, apparently not passed on from you. So the thing is, they made like an announcement after the whatever issue we had last time. They said they wouldn't make any changes. Oh, it was the one where they changed the Thralls decay time to one day. They said they weren't going to change anything on Fridays, but Thursday is not good. Thursday is not better, especially when it's a big update, you know, when there's just before a holiday, you know. Feels like I'm fighting Terminators now. Yeah, so we need to get boxed in. Lost a Delincia last week to low-level source of Pinterest. Well, yeah. Well, we lost a Delincia day before yesterday, and then yesterday lost a named bearer max level at the Ruins of Elmariah, the Stygian place. And he was pinned, and I ran away, so he teleports me, and he didn't teleport, so he died. Yep. When they added something, maybe what I should have done is admin teleport. Maybe that's what we do if it's broken. When you have one set of combat mechanics, you're better trying to support both people. Yeah, that is always going to be a challenge. I agree. That is always a challenge. And I do feel sorry for them in that regard, because they have to try to tune things for both. Yeah. When they added something like a stealth combat change. A stealth combat change? Oh, yes, stealth as in they didn't tell us. Yes, absolutely. Yeah, that's it. That's the biggest problem I had with it as well, is that I tested the beta, and they didn't announce it, that they'd changed the things, that they'd patched it on the beta, basically. It was in the full release patch notes, but not on the beta. So I didn't know that it even changed. What's the bet the dev team said they were not ready in the bean counter said too bad? Well, that's what I keep saying, Hamster. I feel like there was pressure to deliver. The thing is, I feel like they just could have, I don't know how it works. I'm not an expert, but I feel like they could have just not changed the combat, right? Do all the other things, but don't change the combat just before a holiday. You know, it just seems silly. Whew. All right, Kitty Cat. Da-dum. Do-do-do. Wait, I can't actually hit you because I'm lagging so much. Wait. Bum, ba-dum, bum. Oh, they're using truncheons. Every time I get to this cat, I forget I haven't changed the truncheons to weapons. Every time. Like clockwork. Right, give him a headache, everybody. Look at him following me around. I don't have my steel thewed, so he hits me harder. Ooh. Let's use the terrain to my advantage. Xuthal is like fleeing. Yeah, really, like, not having steel thewed and wearing a medium armor, you really notice the difference, you know? You forget how much it does. There we go. Will I ever remember to switch their weapons back? Land Reaper Queen is brutal now. The spearing attack has so much range and tracks you all the way through. That's awful. Yeah, the Abyssal Remnant was a real pain in the butt as well. I had to, like, really run ahead because we were testing like level 20 builds the other day. And yeah, I had to really like run ahead in order to avoid getting hit by the spray attack from that. And we used the shield, which is fine obviously, but yeah, it was a bit of a nightmare. Love the ruins. Also replaced one of my favourite Thrall hunting spots. Yeah, the ruins of Armor, right? Yeah. It is, yeah. Yeah. There's a blacksmith. There was a bearer. I used to go there between the galleon and the den to, like, on my bearer hunts, yeah. Maybe we have a different sound we become a sip to defeat in 2 minutes usually. Really? I don't know. Bum ba-dum bum 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 ba-dum bum. Let's go at Oop North, shall we? Da-dum dum 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 da-dum dum. Listen, there's too many cats around here. That's right, I said it. But Annie, you love your cat. Yep. There are too many here. She's not aggressive. Tigers are freezing. Laser seekers on the head, I know. It's ridiculous. Right, people. Is everybody safe? I don't want to pick up a freaking rock. Ba-dum. Da-dum. Do-do-do-do. Hello. There you are. Where are my friends? I better give them their weapons. Hello. It's just you and me, friend. Ross is like, you've got no sympathy for me. You put me in this silly cape. Right, let me give you a weapon, lady. Da-dum, doo-doo-doo. Momentum, momentum. There you are. I don't hit like a wet noodle quite as much. Oh, I didn't mean to get on the horse. I hate that I do that. I hate it. It drives me crazy, people. Da-dum. Why do I have shoes? All right, onwards. Da-da-da. Let's go to Azagarth, shall we? See if anybody interesting arrived today. What are you all doing for Christmas? Are you going to be gaming? Do you have to like spend time with people that you're like, ugh? Or you're like, actually, I'm going to chill out and I'm going to be very happy and have cozy times with my family. Unintentional horseback riding. Yeah, glad it's not new, but not charging for it. Yeah, that would be kind of bad. It is so annoying. I need like, I guess I could rebind it, couldn't I? If I wanted to. I could just rebind it. So it's not like E&E. We were with my family and gaming. That sounds nice. Game and cuddle with the kitties. Oh, that sounds so good. My cat is my teddy bear. She's so sweet. She's a good kitty. She's a pain in the butt, but she's a good kitty. And we're cutting with my kitty. Yeah, that's it. Trying to game, but family will have to come first on some of these. Yeah. And what are you going to be playing? Are you going to be playing Conan? Are you playing other things recently? What's the sitch? Horse is up to nearly 20,000 health, which is good. I'm so glad. After they... Do you remember when they nerfed the horses? The horse HP, or all the pet HP, and the horses were so killable for a bit, weren't they? Gaming, drawing, cooking, fancy dinner, super excited. Oh, that sounds so nice. I hope you get some time off and you get a bit of a rest, if nothing else, people. Elder Scrolls Online, really? Into Conan and Age of Wonders 4, okay. Doing a No Man's Sky Expedition, leveling an alt in Icarus. Nice. A bit of Path of Titans, recently kind of bored of it already though. An old cave. I'm an old cave bear, so I will just be grumpy, say humbug, and play during the holidays. Sounds wonderful. I respect it. My children and grandkids will be coming here, so no Conan until later in the day. Oh, I'm happy for you, Kevin. Hope you have a nice time. What are you going to be eating for Christmas, people? Do you have like a specific thing? Or are you going to eat all the things? Will you be like, you know, loosening the old belt for a bit? Dum 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 dum. Dun dun dun. Hello, sir. Janos. My friend. Let's get his heart. They don't drop a heart of a Nordheimer anymore. What is that BS? I nearly swore. I didn't nearly swear. I don't know the swear words. Sorry, I don't know what came over me. I think I just had a stroke. I'll touch wood. That's a bad thing to say. Ta-dum. You people wear... excuse me. What are these pants you describe? Short question, where to find black blood? The bats still drop it. Yes, the boss. I think it depends on the level of your tool. What is this directional, like, attacking? Everybody's like, what is she? Who's she attacking? Who are you attacking, lady? There's nobody there. Who is it? What is that about? Recently deceased Janos. Yes, absolutely. Christmas gruel. I'll be spending some time trying to fix an issue with my desktop. Oh no, I hope you get it sorted. Thinking I might eat food. Daughter says she's doing the cooking. Ooh, that sounds good. Sounds very good. We know you only ever say bulk ship. Yes. Thank you. Checks in the post. Yeah. That's what I always say. Bulk ship. Yeah. Yeah, definitely. It's hard to say that way. Charge! I do love the hammer in this game. I just wish the camera was like back the way it was. But I feel like the daggers really feel the most awful. Maybe. I don't know. Of the things I've played. Of the things I usually use, I guess. That's the thing. If I don't usually use that weapon, I can't speak to it quite as much. But the feel of the daggers is kind of pants now. Bum, bum, bum. I'm sadly spotting Nessie. That's so funny. She killed several ferocious flies, she did. Yeah, definitely. And I just had a bout of rapid onset Tourette. Yeah, absolutely. That's it. Just very short-lived, fortunately. Christmas dinner with family playing games, watching on Twitch. Very nice. Yes. The cook likely fell under the map. Maybe. You're probably right, actually. Yeah, you're probably right. Horse... Daggers were always harder to control anyway. I love daggers because I like how nimble I feel when I use them. Anybody else? I just really like that when I use daggers, like say on the Arena Champion, it's my favourite thing because it's quick to attack and I can just roll very quickly out the way. I just really like them. So yeah. I just want them to be good. I want to feel dynamic. I want to have like a window to dodge. I don't want it to be like a microscopic moment, because if you're playing on a server, as I have been doing, he's just going to burn on his pyre now, isn't he? Perfected hardened steel short sword is a great drop, that, isn't it? Yeah, you don't necessarily have a lot of time. If you play on a server where there's lag, you don't have a lot of time to dodge like tiny perfect moments, right? So if they're tiny little moments where you can dodge or not or miss it, it doesn't work for Conan, right? They know that as well, and that's why they don't have parrying in the game, because you can't be as precise, you know, in multiplayer, you know. Hello Achuhio, hello. Dagger hitbox is awful too. Changed all 4 of my characters to agility build for this age. Katana is my weapon now. Is it? Yeah. Probably going to order Chinese food because I don't cook. I'm really not in the turkey mood. Do you know what? Chinese food on Christmas Day is absolutely wonderful, or Christmas Eve, whenever you're having it. As a family, we used to have Chinese food on Christmas sometimes, and I loved it. It was great. No cooking, no cleaning. Perfect. I do too like the daggers. They're harder to control than swords. I really like daggers. Yeah. The backflip. Maybe I need any else. I don't use the backflip, really. It's funny. Yeah, I think because it's on my control key, I could rebind it. Why use tiny things when you can use a big hammer, just smash? I don't know, personal preference, isn't it? I mean, I use the hammer all the time at the moment, but I do also like to switch to daggers. Certainly early game, being nimble, being quick. I'm not trying to make a rhyme here. And using the bleed early on to like defeat enemies and defeat bosses, it just feels so good. It feels great, and that's what it's supposed to be, fun, right? When using Thrall, I'd just be a little mosquito that zips into back and flip flop. So it used to be that I would consider myself more of a support character, because we were really support characters before they changed in the Age of War. The world bosses had just had so much health, and I would apply Sunder, I would apply bleed and poison, or whatever it was. Jack says, I know, Jack Meanable, yeah. Family would occasionally do pizza for Christmas. Yeah, food is food, right? Axe and spear have always been favourites. Yeah, war axe was always a favourite of mine. Spear, not so much. Spear I used when I first played. That's why I took away Warhammers and Great Axes from it. Those are blockings actually, leaving them open for attacks. And for encumbered backflip was a lifesaver. Yes, it was. It definitely was. I love that. Hello, sir. Bum 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 bum. It's a tier 3 bearer. Should take that pack instead of, in case it's chemical base. Dum dum dum. Dum dum dum. Hi there. My frames have gone right down the pooper right now, so yeah, it's a bit laggy. Dum 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 dum. Do 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 do. Always have fun watching your presentations. Used to like a two-handed sword, but after the stamina changes major war, it doesn't feel as good. Yeah, because I usually do like max grit so that I have steel thewed. I don't notice that too much, but yes, I agree with you. Like the stamina, like punishment from stamina loss is horrid otherwise. Yeah. I can't decide between daggers and short sword. Maybe these change your decide for me. I don't really like short sword. I don't know. I don't like it. I miss my war axe, people. I feel sad. I want an agility war axe. I want my cake and I want to eat it too. Okay. I want to use strength-based, traditionally strength-based weapons with an agility build because it feels good. So I want a war axe so I can be like, you know, the way I used to always be. We might see so you do backflip with a bearer pack on and all your stuff lands on the ground. Okay, I feel like that could be modded in. Tried the spear, not quite. I'm quite liking it once I got used to it. Struggling with hating playing alone, but brave enough to play with other people is maddening. I see. Not brave enough to. I see. Yeah. I just found the speaking. That's what I like about servers, though. You know, because you can, if you want other people to be around, but you just want to play like solo, and you want like other people. You know that other people are on the server. I used to like that. You didn't, you know, you knew there were people about. Sometimes you bump into them, they'd say hello, and then you could go off on your way. I like that personally. It's my level of like socializing that's perfect. And he just found the speaking stone in this area. Resist the giant kings. Spear is definitely not great for multiple enemies, but I love it against bosses and things that do a lot of damage. Yeah, it's good for keeping things away from you. Love an agility war axe, yeah. And strength claws, yeah. Yeah, I definitely would take some points out of agility and put them into grit for this. Because I feel like I'm running out of stamina too much. But this is really all about leveling my thralls, although now they're max level. Freckles, thank you for the follow. I like to give spears, pikes to my thralls on ground level. Yeah, that's a really good idea. Yeah, I used to. If I didn't give my dancers daggers, I would give them a spear so they could just keep things away from them. Definitely. I see this and I get excited, even though I know it's not a riptide. What's wrong with me? I'm like, ooh, nope. I know, and it's got like the epic like thing around it as well. Hello, people. Bum 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 bum. But I did used to use a two-handed sword back in the day. I used to like Blade of the Adventurer. That was a favourite of mine. Anastera, yeah. We've already got her in a box somewhere, and it is that version or something similar, if you know what I'm saying. So we're good. Will Lagadara be here, I wonder? Oh, that's the thing we should do, is put a frost giant by our tavern, because we have a frost giant from Lagadara being here. That, like, punishment after your stamina runs out is so long, isn't it? We haven't got any heals on our hotbar. Ooh, somebody named... Who is it? Oh, it's... Oh, Oliver of the Lashes. What was she? Ulva. Oh, God. What did we lose, people? Sorry about the sudden silence. Ulva. Oh, Tempersmith. Okay, fine. Not a big deal. Would have been a big deal in the past, but we already have a Tempersmith anyway, if I remember correctly. If it was a Bladesmith, I'd be annoyed. If it was a Shieldwright, I'd be annoyed. Hello, Janos. This is why it is really a good idea to come in here with your Thralls with truncheons. Just in case they accidentally murderify something. Oh god, don't get the cat! Oh no. I have to worry about hurting the kitty now. Death to the rams, definitely. Oh my god, Lagadara's there. You see her? Lagadara. Nice! That means we get a second Frost Giant. So excited. Is this the cleaver? Yeah, we got the legendary cleaver. We must have got it from here before. Lagadara. Hello, lovely. Never seen an... yes. It wasn't a Taskmaster. I googled it. It's a Tempersmith. Ulv is my favourite cook. Always give daggers to my dancers. Never give dancers to any female dancers. Don't want to... my god. Hello, Valentin. How you doing? I have 2 bounces for your bar. I know! That's going to be so cool. And there's, like, Frost Giants in the area as well, so it's kind of perfect. I love that. We should get, like, a Yeti as well. Hey there, friendo. Oh, I don't have my ammo on me. Alright, people. Let's get to fighting. Hey there, friendo. Would you like to come and fight me? Hi. That's it. Get their attention. Whoop, whoop. 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 So this lady will drop the Frost Giant pet bodyguard, basically. You don't even have to tame it. She just drops it and you just place it and it's your friend. Ooh, sweet baby Jesus. She's a big lady. She's using light attacks on her war axe. There we go. Gimme, gimme. Yeah. And she dropped a heart of a thingy. No timer. Sweet. So yeah, you can just place this. I'm not going to place it in here, obviously. But you just get a freaking bodyguard, friendo, which you can level up. It's excellent for like a northern kind of build. That is so cool. I love that RNG. I was like, do we get one? Yes, we did. Frost Giant is cute, but he's yeah, absolutely. It's more like a decorative thing. Let's just swing into the crowd. Dum 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 dum. All right. Well, we're doing pretty well for like finding things this week, honestly. Sweet. Now 2 bounces, yes. Wolfbite, thank you for the follow. Frost Giant is cute, slow, yes, absolutely. Here's someone else. It was a taskmaster. It wasn't. It sounds like it should be a taskmaster, shouldn't it? Ulva of the Lashes. It really should be a taskmaster. But I googled it. Never seen an Ulva taskmaster. Yeah, I think you know what it might be. It might be that it's mislabeled or misnamed or whatever. And she was supposed to be a taskmaster, but when I googled it, that's what it said. Well, people, where is our thingy? Here. Dum da dum da dum dum. And just by magic, where is our house? Over here. This is our tavern. Bum ba dum ba dum bum. Maybe we should put him out here when we bring the other one. I don't know. Let me put him in front of this. There we go. Pride of place. I did name this Turd Wallet Tavern, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to keep it like that. I haven't decided. But yeah, I guess we'll have him there, and we'll have the other one like here. Somebody's like turned up. Some Garan fighter. Yeah. This is where we sleep. Go back for my frames are really bad right now. Health is full. Let me drink some water. Eat some pork feast. What should we do? Should we have a drink at the bar? Well, people, I will be back tomorrow, Christmas Eve, and I will also be streaming on Christmas Day, all according if everything goes to plan.